sometimes.
Oh, come on.
His mom's really pretty. Older,
She was
has beautiful white hair.
I actually did a whole presentation on him in college. His mother was a dietitian.
Oh.
Yeah. So. And his dad, I believe, worked in like a manufacturing thing. Maybe he did computer work or something.
All right. So that full restoration, John.
Yeah, John. Look at those. And we have one more round of haste.
Yeah, we have one final round.
We are so late. It's already 1 minute to starting.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta give us another minute or two here. Are you guys seeing us pop up live?
I did briefly, but now it's not showing us live anymore.
Look.
Now we're live again. We are live. We're
live at 5.
Oh dear. Let's not have that turned on. Hello, Jay.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Every mother in the chat.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Hey Jay, good to see you. Congrats again on a monster stream last night with Ed Greenwood. I got to watch quite a bit of it. That was such a blast. And man, I could tell you were nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, but that is predictably understandable when you're dealing with a legend like Ed Greenwood on your stream. So much fun. All right, we're going to kick off here in just a bit. We're running a touch behind.
We're all going to have it happen.
No, we're not live with the ever mysterious Tim notification. Why do you say that?
All right, and let me double check and make sure, is everybody's mic on? All the way on. Fully to the left.
Yeah, my mic is on.
That's right, just roll with it. Should be okay.
Suddenly, instead of Kate going yards,
There's no batteries in it.
I'm going to hit you with my rapier. I drink my rod.
Do you have any pickles?
Dixie rum.
No, not spooky lighting.
Yeah, I know it happens that way, Jay, but no worries, my friend. And we're going to have some fun today. Got a little physical terrain, little VTT with Tailspire, all kinds of fun stuff.
Assuming we don't all die in the first 10 minutes.
Well, you know, TPKs are always a thing.
No.
But
Stop
you
saying
guys
that.
have, you know, you had a good first sort of segment against him until that contingency kicked off. And
Well, I mean, that was destined to happen.
it was, yeah, predictable. He's not some sort of
It's not like I could have done
pushover.
anything about it.
No,
because
no, you've been
you
utterly
have
helpless through
thrown
most of this
all of my
combat.
magic to the wind.
And we'll have a fun giveaway today. All right, so let me just pull up the mics here and make sure I can see everybody's. All right, cool, Jay. No worries, my friend. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay.
Speaking of magic, if anyone's looking for fun inspiration for verbal spell components, you should go check out Tabletop Adventures Murfreesboro on Instagram. I recently posted some fun stuff about what I use personally for Alcott and what I might use for other characters.
When I have you introduce your character, go ahead and say that again. Let's
No, I
make
won't.
sure. People.
No thanks.
And so mic 2 looks low. Is your mic on?
Mine? Yeah.
You sure all the way?
Yeah.
Yaw.
Okay, there we go. All right.
I needed one more yaw.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna get some Adrian von Ziegler haunting tunes playing in the background, and we will begin this evening's session. Are all of you ready?
No. Yes.
Ready?
What am I supposed to say? The loaded question.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roger, for the sub. We had a few subs that expired this week. Appreciate everybody that jumps back in and resubs on those. That is very, very kind of you. And here we go. All right, we pull pull this back up. Thank you for this, by the way, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Looks great.
I was noting the amazing color scheming of the numbers with the colors of the titles.
Thank you.
Looks good, doesn't it?
There's been 44 Greyhawk Awakenings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there will have
Isn't that
been as
crazy?
of Tuesday.
44
Like 43.
GHAs, 38 LMAs, 58 ROTLs. It's
Dang,
just
so we didn't even track what your 100 stream was.
no. We blew way past that. I don't know when that would have happened. All right, let's go ahead and let's kick over to our live view and make sure all of our cameras are lined up. Everything looks good. welcome, everyone, to Blue Box Rise of the Runelords, session number 58 today, and a special Mother's Day session. So we're a few minutes late because we wanted to make sure everyone had time to spoil their moms, do all the brunches and early lunches and all the church services and everything that all of you probably did with your moms. And thank you for being with us today. And of course, we have a very special session today on Mother's Day. We are joined by Ixen, also known as Ixen the Betrayer, now Ixen the Lich. And as I said in my Discord chat, what could be better on Mother's Day than letting the mom fight her son who has become a lich? And so he will be with us today, and we'll enjoy the second half of this combat, which already saw the party briefly victorious and then foiled just a bit. So before we get to that, let's click over to our sponsors and Rory's amazing video. All kinds of Blue Box goodness. Man, we have a great week coming up. Hello, Ambivalent Orange. I'm still trying to make you the fanatical orange. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for being in early. As always, thank you, Jay.
He looks pretty good for the undead.
He does look pretty good for being undead. Thank you to all of our sponsors that include people like Cozy Gamer, Ferox Fabrications, Mantic Games, hang on here, Mantic Games, makers of Terrain Crate. We got new stuff coming from them. One of our more recent sponsors, Trollord Games, makers of Castles and Crusades. And you're gonna, their content is featured every Friday on our Friday Night Crusades. And also, we're going to be doing some special stuff with them coming up very soon. And then lastly, Mike Disney, our amazing sponsor who does all kinds of mini painting, art. I forgot Frederica Draws as well. So thank you to all of you who help sponsor Blue Box, who help us put on this stream, and also who help us have things to give away to all of our players. You guys are amazing. And let's go back to our live shot here. All right, before we go to our player introductions and our what happened last time, let's take a quick look at our schedule. So we have Rise of the Runelords today. Then we have, of course, our Greyhawk Awakening happening on Tuesday night. That session includes a pretty interesting combat that's happening, kicking off there in the Twisted Forest in the heart of the Pomage. But in between these two, on Monday night, Josh, and we don't have this here, but Josh of NPC Voices is streaming tomorrow night at
6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern.
6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, so check that out. He plays Brim on our Tuesday night streams. Amazing DM, great guy. We want to support him as he gets that going. We'll host him and we'll make sure that we shout him out tomorrow as well. Then Wednesday, we have our special LMA with some great content creators from the entire realm of Tailspire. So you have Demon Gund, John, who creates things like the Death House of Strahd, the Forge of Fury, amazing content. We have Illustré, who is Charles from France. He'll be with us, and his charming French accent will absolutely enchant you on Wednesday night. And then also we're joined by Don, who runs Tales Tavern. And so it's going to be a really fun crew on Wednesday night. So check all the cool Blue Box content out along with our friend Josh at NPC Voices this week. Now the other thing, of course, that's coming up next weekend is Blue Box Con. Which is essentially a mortuary service. As your DM turns 50 next weekend, and so everyone will be coming for condolences, and it'll all be dressed in black. It's going to be a somber set of services next weekend, but we'll have lots of D&D. We've got cast interviews. We've got 30-something people that are going to be here from all. We got people coming from as far as New York to the east and Phoenix to the west, and so it is. Someone coming from California?
Oh yeah, my
yeah.
My sister.
California, Phoenix, New York. People from all over the country coming. It's blowing my mind. It'll be so much fun. We'll have D&D, we'll have fun games, things like Liar's Dice. We're gonna have mini painting and I believe some terrain creation type stuff. I don't know if Honeybee's doing that. Then we got a special one shot that's being run by a couple of different DMs, including Thomas, on an After Dark session on Saturday night. We'll all be playing Johann Bulgenfeld in his campaign. And then on Sunday, we're going to the Renaissance Festival, which is right around the corner here from my house, 10 minutes down the road, an amazing Renfen. And we're going to do all we can to stream a lot of this and make it available to all of you out there to just share with us virtually, even if you cannot be with us physically. Yes, thank you, Enoch. Good to see you. Cannibal, good to see you as well. All right, let's jump to what? Yes.
And one more note about Blue Box Con.
Yes.
If there are several games sessions being run by various DMs, make sure if you are attending that if you want to play in one of these awesome sessions that are being prepared, that you go to our Discord, into the Blue Box Con channel, and it's the most recently pinned post in there. Sign up and join in these games. We have only one game is full so far, so make sure you join our DMs and play in their games. I'm sure the content's going to be super fun, and we're really excited, so do that.
Absolutely. And so we will, let's go ahead and announce that again at the break and on the back half of the stream when we have more folks on. But yes, for sure, that is what we want to do. All right, let's go to what happened last time.
All right, so last time we started off in kind of a rocky place after Ixen had lured us into a trap, though we willingly walked into said trap to try to rescue Irda's brother, Tyvith. But Irda found herself very quickly stunned and stuck, while the rest of the party attempted to lick their wounds and continue combat. Without the help of the raiding song, everybody's strength was weakened significantly due to a combination of Ixen's magic and the lack of that song going on while Irda was stunned. And so efforts were made to fight Ixen, but soon he pulled out a bunch of skeletons to attack the party, which were dispatched actually fairly quickly between Cade critting one right in the head, and Alcott managing to disintegrate the rest of them through his lightning magic. It was most impressive. And then Eamon actually used the wand of lightning that he has to send a little bit of a little electricity Ixen's way, though he resisted a lot of that through his spell resistance that he has. A few more rounds of combat went past, and finally Irda was freed from the stun through help of seeking aid from her deity, and was able to resume combat, her eyes focused on Ixen. She went up the stairs through the actual the spell thing that was over the room. She pushed her way through, took all the damage from it, but that was not going to stop her from getting to Ixen. She then started wailing on him with her axe, while the rest of the party threw daggers and flasks of oil and spells. And between a very impressive set of lightning magic from Eamon and Alcott, directed from either directions, you could say their relationship is electric. They managed to knock Ixen down the first time. Of course, he's Ixen, so he comes prepared. And the amulet he was wearing around his neck brought him back to life immediately. But Irda was freed from the rope that was around her neck, so that at least helped make it where she could attack him without the penalty that she had taken from having the rope around her neck previously. And so the combat resumed with Ixen down for the first initiative that took place. Until the time was that he was able to get back up. But the rest of the party did what they could, inflicting as much damage on him as quickly as possible. And right at the end, Ixen was preparing some sort of very powerful necrotic spell, which Alcott actually was like, "Can I counterspell that?" And it was too high level.
It was too high level.
And I forgot Alcott's amazing dance moves.
Oh, yes! So with some of the unique Thessalonian magic that Ixen now has access to, he hit with something which is a little bit different on Alcott, and Alcott had to perform some very nice dance moves.
Ancient Thessalonian dancing.
For a good chunk of last session, this entire side of the table was incapacitated.
Either sitting still or boogieing down.
But yes, coming back to the point, so Ixen was preparing to cast some sort of powerful necrotic spell, which Alcott realized he could not counterspell, but Ray, remembering the kindness that Irda had
Wait, but what
shown
else did
him.
Ray remember? Real quickly, because I want to make sure this is recaptured.
Yes.
Ray had betrayed the party,
Yes.
but only after he had been subjected to substantial indignity.
Yes. Extreme facial
Scouring? I think exfoliation?
Exfoliation.
Yeah,
As a service.
basically took Ray's face and rubbed it against a cheese grater a couple of times. Cade did that to try to break the spell that was on the archway outside.
Which sounds even crazier now that you say it than when Cade did it. It seems to make no sense.
After
He's a
Irda,
pirate and he doesn't know much about
after
magic.
Irda had healed Ray, once they got into the room, Ray started flying, and Cade, at insult to injury, threw a dagger at Ray and injured him again. And so Ray was, feeling a little bit of a sting towards Cade in particular, and he had also been hit a little bit by the electricity of from the wand at the beginning, and so he was feeling a little. He was feeling a little bitter towards the party. However, he did remember the kindness that Irda had shown him all the time she had healed him, the prayers that they had done together. And in that moment,
Look where that got him.
bit Ixen on the knee to distract and interrupt the spell that Ixen was about to cast. And what does Ixen do to his formerly loyal companion? Backhands him right off his knee. And that's where we ended last time.
That is well done. Bravo. One of your better what happened last time. I like that. All right, so let's go around the table quickly. Let's do introduction to players. We will allow Ixen to introduce himself as well today. And then, yes, if you have any socials you want to shout out, for example, you, for sure, Thomas, Evelyn, anything you want to, Chris, I don't know if you know, probably nothing, right? No, just
If you want to
Check me out.
exercise, you can follow me.
Take lots of selfies.
you can shut up BlueBoxCon, I guess.
My presence is very small.
So
He's on Discord.
let's start
Yeah.
over here with Cade, please.
Huzzah! Land lovers of the Sea of Twitch, how are you all today? Happy Mother's Day. I am a level 10?
10?
Yes, level 10
Swashbuckler.
swashbuckler.
Level 20? That's what I remember.
Well, fighting a lich, and I want to get out of here and get to my peckled pirate and rusty dragon. and I love witches, gold, and rum. Rum first.
Oh, today it's not.
Fine, we have an order today. We'll come to you last. Go ahead.
I am Eamon, a half-orc magus. He is clothless right now, thanks to Ixon. Which
Eamon's
is,
Cajun style.
Oh gosh.
he is. And will be interesting if he lives through this to see the party's reaction to him.
This is beautiful.
Is-
Chiseled jaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's come to you.
Alcott Devereaux, Wizard Extraordinaire, level 10 as well. Running low on magic. And any of the magic I did use wasn't great either.
And you ain't strong, so you gotta need to.
I am very weak right now, so just sort of hoping that they do good enough for me and I can just back them up. Yeah, doing great.
Hello everyone, I am Irdal Yanril. I am an Aasimar. I am level 11. That makes me a level 8 Skald, a level 3 Paladin of Sarenrae. I am doing my best to cleave this smelly Ixen down. And protect my friends and hopefully make it out of here alive. So yeah, it's been a very, very tense combat so far.
Yeah, it's been 3 sessions.
All right, and before we introduce Ixen, I want to say thank you to everybody in chat. Good to see you, Aventuras Narratives, D&D 888 as well in today. I already said hi to Mike, Retro. Good to see you, Seeker. All of you, thanks for joining us today. It's going to be a fun. Now we do have a giveaway, and then depending on how well we do, we may have a second giveaway. So if you are here on stream today, you could be the first ever winner. Now we've had flasks before. We've had flasks before, right? Yeah, you've had flasks,
I'm
but
so excited.
what we have never had is the flask, which denotes the nom de bar of the new tavern being created by Captain Cade Cardinal in Fort Monfrost.
You're welcome.
So today, you will have the
excited.
chance to win the pickled
You gotta look it up.
pirate flask. Let me hold that a little further. Hard to
Your
see with the
fingerprints
light.
are on it, sir.
Let me clean it real quick here. Hold on.
He smudged it.
Let me polish the pickled pirate. So there we go. The pickled pirate flask. You can win this today and be the first one ever to have a pickled pirate flask. And then if we do as well as I think we might, we'll have a second giveaway today. All right. I think that's all the items out of the way. Did I miss anything? Oh, yes.
introduction.
Introduction.
An Ixinduction.
Introduction.
Go ahead.
My name is Ixen Datrix. And despite what the party said, I'm of full health, full magical ability, and most importantly, I'm a lich. So I
You still
intend
smell bad.
to feast on their flesh today. So yes. And I do very much enjoyed melting this betrayer. And I look down at Ray.
Now you have to die.
All right.
How dare you?
So with that, let me resume the familiarity with the battle stage here. All right, so you are deep beneath Thistletop, in an area not too distant from where this campaign began, just miles away from Sandpoint. Additional Thessalonian runes uncovered by the party after the scrying upon Irda's brother, and as they searched for Tybeth, they followed a trail where they found one of Irda's feathers nailed to a tree, one of his toes nailed to a tree. She heard screeches of pain in her mind. Ixen mocked her every step of the way. They knew they were walking into a trap, and yet, what choice did she have? Her twin brother, captured here. After they made their way through the ruins where They made their way through the runes where Irda nearly drowned. Of course, last week we had the cat plays with the mouse stream. Ixen actually purposefully gave hints to Irda to keep her alive because he wanted to bring her here to this confrontation after batting her around with his claws for just a bit. And today, yes, I know, my chair squeaks mercilessly. We need a new chair in here.
WD-40.
What was that? Yeah, well, she did already.
Well, I'm gonna go try.
And then,
See, train. I'm dropping train.
and so, today, we have the rattle. The restless rattle and the riddles of runes. We have Ixen the betrayer, now Ixen the lich. And you have Ixen here, so you can see where the light's at up here. This is Irda, toe-to-toe with him on the second level platform. There is still this strange field which damages anyone that goes above about 10 feet, right in the middle of these steps.
It disappeared.
That did disappear, right. So we have Eamon over here. On this side, we have Cade here. We have Tybeth, her brother, very small,
Unconscious.
because he's unconscious. And we have Alcott neatly tucked away behind this rock here. Very clever spot for him.
Not in the face. Not in the
As said last week, when Ixen was about to strike Irda with this powerful, unknown necromantic spell, it was only the bravery of Ray that spared her. As Ray sunk his teeth into the pallid flesh,
What's up, the Riddles?
Ixen shouted, turned, and threw a bolt of energy into Ray's face. As he strikes Ray, you see his little body falls to the side, smoking in a husk, and twitches on the ground. And we are going to roll initiative and start this round over.
Got it.
And who is rolling?
Is it me?
I don't remember.
You rolled last,
And
you won initiative.
then I'm rolling again.
Should I roll initiative or?
Yes, you're gonna roll for you. A 5 over there. All right. What have you, Ixen?
Oh my
Dump them all
gosh.
out.
Where's my black D6? Do you have any?
There's your black D6.
2.
All right, you have
Fantastic.
initiative. Let's go to you, Irda, first.
Okay.
You stand toe to toe. You watch Ray hit the ground in a smoking, twitching husk.
Okay, well, that's not good. So.
And this is our last round of haste.
Yes, this is our final round of haste. So I'm gonna utilize then my final round of hasted attacks, and I'm going to attack Ixen all the times.
All right.
All of the times.
Roll to
1,
hit.
2, 3, 4 advantages.
Okay, see.
Nice.
19's a crit for me, so that's a double crit again.
She rolled a 19 and a 20.
What?
A 19 and a 20. All right.
As I have
Wait,
improved,
what am I looking at here?
improved
Sorry.
critical.
Somebody gave
That's
Ray
right on your
a
axe.
roll.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, that's right, Pat. Right? Okay. All right.
What?
All right.
I'm not sure. Maybe you did right at the end.
Yeah,
He did.
He did. I remember that now.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
And I have one, Alcott has one,
Alright.
and Kate has one as well.
So you, hey, speaking beast, thank you so much. Speaking beast for all those gift subs. I forgot to mention to you, as Ray sunk his teeth into Ixen's flesh, and Ixen's concentration was broken, you felt the continued healing power of Saren Ray, and that full restore that you were gifted from Pat Draws
Okay.
is now upon you.
Okay, so then I'm
So you're fully restored.
fully healed, all spells and abilities back. Wait,
Fantastic.
1 plus
Here, I'll message you.
1. Okay, so everything's there. All right, So,
66 just gave you.
but yeah, so I rolled a 19 and a 20 on my dice.
Okay.
For my first attack. The 19 is a crit because I have improved critical
Right,
for me.
uh-huh.
So is that automatically a crit?
No, only when you do the two 20s.
Okay, okay.
But go ahead and roll. So the
I'll
20
roll to
does, yeah.
confirm,
So roll to
then.
confirm now.
Okay, and I'll do one more advantage. Roll to confirm.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, thank you so much.
And that's another 19 on the die, so that is a
That is a crit with a
confirms.
+10.
Okay, so
And then just roll double zeros again.
I'll try. Okay, so percentile dice, and then I'll do my other attacks. 87, so 97.
97.
Holy
All right, hold on
Are
here.
those supposed to be pretty dice?
It's my preference.
Oh my god.
They're really good.
I love
I
these dice.
know, I need those dice.
I'll let you know where to get them. 'Cause
Okay.
she's doing actually another Kickstarter right now for
Oh,
them.
okay.
So
Yeah, I might need some of those.
it's the
Weighted
Dispel
dice?
in Wormwood.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
She's doing it with them. So
Wormwood's great.
okay, should I go ahead and roll my other attacks and then damage, I guess?
Go ahead.
Okay, so attack number 2. That one is going to miss at a. Wait, he's undead, so 11. Yeah, it's 24. That's going to miss. Ixon.
Okay.
Whoops, that one missed the tray. That's going to miss.
And last one full bonus.
Yeah, full 18. That's better, so 19 plus 18 is 37.
That's a hit.
Okay, so 1 hit and 1 crit. So my crit, the D8.
Roll the damage for me. Yep.
So the die is a 6, and then plus 7. So whatever that is
Okay.
with the multiplier. And then for the just the hit, the die is a 6 again, so 13.
All right. Ixon, you take 26 points of damage. Even as Irda's blade strikes you, Irda, you realize the blow that you struck should have severed him perhaps in twain. This is a Lich's immunity to criticals. And so, while it is a powerful blow, he does not suffer the critical damage, he suffers only the damage. Now, does that include your undead blade?
Two extra damage.
Forgot to add the 2 extra
Yeah.
damage. So it was 15 on the second, and
So
then
both
plus
were
2
15.
on. Yeah, it would have been a total
So
of
a
50.
total 30 then. So you take a total of 30 points of damage from both blows. Now you have all your abilities back as well,
Right.
which means
so
you have
I can
resumed
do my.
smite the next
yeah,
round.
I
if
was
you
gonna
wish to.
say. Well, can I?
Well, it's a swift
can
action.
I do it because it's a swift action?
Yeah, because a new round. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Yes, okay.
So I'm going to say, I don't know what you did, Ray, but I appreciate the help. And she's going to look at Ixon and say, oh, you know what's coming. And she's going to just bring her hand down and smite evil again on Ixon.
Ixon, for the second time in this combat, you don't know how she did this, but you feel the power of Saren Ray, a holy smiting that comes down on you. All right, let's go
So
to.
now for him again, my AC is let's see, it's my plus my charisma bonus, correct? So 29, 31 because of my axe of undead sling. So
Yes.
31 to hit. me.
Okay, all right, got it. All right, and let's go to Alcott.
Can I go last?
Yes, you can. Aemon.
Oh. Eamon is going to point the wand, once again at
Aemon
him.
here.
Lightning bolt, yes. And I'm going to,
That means you need to roll spell resistance,
yes. So he's gonna
Jordan.
point the wand, and he mutters to himself. He kind of is hunched here, and as the wand begins to glow, and send forth his lightning bolt from the wand.
All right. You hold out the wand. Arcs of azure and brilliant white come from the wand, intertwining. They strike the Lich, and you need to make a spell resistance check. You have 85% spell resistance, so an 86 and above automatically.
15%.
Yeah, 15%.
What did I say? Did I say 85%? Wow, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. 15%, yeah. So 85 and above automatically.
On D100.
Yeah.
He then summons a Taras.
Oh wow, interesting. I didn't know he had that ability.
Fun fact.
Undead.
Summons
Undead.
rats.
Undead rats.
Ancient Thessalonian
Classic
skill.
undead ability. Every zombie can do it.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for
Oh, I
being
thought
on
you were
with us.
saying
Thank you
undead
again.
Jurassic.
Speaking beast, that was amazing. We really appreciate
It's like
all
an
those
SCP.
gift subs. Thank you, Pat Draws. Yes, Pat, we've already assigned 2 of your full restores that you had given.
You got it.
Yeah, he's saved.
You got it.
You,
Golly.
again, with remarkable frustration, you watch the arcane weaves of lightning from the wand as they strike the skeletal form of Ixen. They simply vanish, doing nothing. His jaw cackles with laughter. Now let's go to Cade.
Oh boy. Okay, where? Oh, I'm up there.
Yeah.
Ah! Yes. Not gonna lie. He scares me a little.
My spell came back too.
And I'm feeling not piratey at all. I think he wants me. For some reason.
Okay.
What do I do?
So one is-
So, is Irida standing in front of him?
Yeah. So here's Irda. She's right in front of him. Ray's on the ground here. Eamon is beside you. Kind of give you a better angle here if you want to see that.
Okay.
So here. So this is kind of the angle that you have. Irda is.
Okay, I run over to Eamon real quick, like.
Okay.
Alright, so that conversation I had to myself, I'm gonna have to.
All right. Eamon.
Eamon, not gonna lie, he freaks me out a little. And,
Little.
I'm a little scared of Ixen. Like, what can we do to battle him together?
All right. So this is 6 seconds. It's got to be quick.
6 seconds! I throw a dagger real quick!
No. I'll let you have that.
Eamon.
A little bit of free action speech there is fine. So
Okay.
you said.
Just attack him.
I don't want to get close. You know what I mean?
Throw something.
Stab it.
Hey, I did throw a
I
dagger!
don't know what you can do.
I know!
Sorry.
All right. Roll the hit.
Rule right there. Whoa.
Wait, it's a rule.
Yeah, good.
Are you
Really
telling me
Irish.
to hold him again?
got it.
Because
Okay.
I'm Carol, she's good, Captain. Sorry, I had that mental image and I couldn't throw it away.
Alright,
Okay, so just do attack.
alright, I'm gonna throw me returning dagger.
All right. Throw it.
Oh! Boo!
Aw.
No, those you missed. I saw them.
Well, that's a horrible dice.
Your dagger, it sails past with a preternatural dexterity. You see the skeletal form of Vixen just snap his head to the side. Your dagger sparks off the wall and returns back to you.
Well, then I throw. What, can I throw it again or
No, we've covered this like 5 times now. You get one throw with the returning
I'm
dagger
not sure
for
how many
But
of the
for
other.
the next minute, you can pick up anything on the ground and throw it like it were a dagger.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
you
you-
were rock by.
But you also have,
have
daggers.
another dagger.
You have other daggers too.
You have daggers.
Yeah, like,
Which are better than rocks.
just trying to help her.
And Olcott did suggest throwing the rum last time, though you seemed a little hesitant about that.
Yeah, we don't want to. I'm not wasting good rum on that lich. All right. I don't know how many daggers I have left. I know I grabbed like a bunch. All right, I throw another dagger.
All right, roll to hit. And that's 2 advantages.
Oh my goodness, that's a 20.
No, you didn't roll this one. You rolled these.
No,
I rolled
roll these 2.
Huzzah!
It doesn't matter because he's immune to crits.
Concealment.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. You little nerd.
I
So
rolled
roll against, yep, go ahead.
With your own mother.
To roll against.
76. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, so your dagger, it feels like it's right on line, and yet somehow he's not where you thought he was. The tricks of light and shadow, these strange torches lit here in the Lich's tomb, the necrotic energy that surrounds, still lightning that electrically moves across the ceiling and the floor where Eamon's errant wand
That
cast
lich
its
has got
weapons.
to die.
All right, now we're coming back to Alcott.
All right. So seeing that haste is coming to its end, where am I?
So you're down here.
How far am I from them?
So we don't need to measure again. We'd measured this before. You're about, you're about 120 feet, I think, from the, but let's go ahead and remeasure. Here, let me go to this one. It's easier. All right, so let's do it here, and grab this guy, and you are...
Oh, I want to, from ear
70,
to.
oh, from ear to, well, pretty much the same, so 70 feet.
Okay. And the range on this, it's per 2 caster levels.
Someone
would be,
cast Spell of Gorilla Glue.
I would like to scoot up.
Gorilla Glue.
Since we have haste on, I can scoot up 20 feet and cast a spell, right?
Yes.
Then I will do that. And I'm going to, as I'm running, I pull out a little root of licorice, which I shove into my mouth and bite down on it. As I place my 2 thumbs together, I turn them like a clock, slowly, and then speeding it up, and then I say, Velox! And I cast haste on everyone again. Yeah! Including Ray in it. If he's still alive.
Depending if he is considered your party or not, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh, and I will also give it to Tybeth.
Who is unconscious?
Because
yeah, he's unconscious.
So he's hasted?
he's really quick.
His heart beats quickly as he sleeps on the ground.
Just in case he comes back up.
All right, everyone, re-hasted. Nicely done. Now
And
let's
that is
come
for
back to
10 rounds, so I will keep track of that.
Ixen. Ixen, what are you doing?
Oh no. Don't kill us.
That's his entire,
his
like,
whole-
focus.
Don't kill us.
I just look at them and I say, stop. Everything suddenly goes extremely slow for you.
Do you cast slow?
Tell them what you've cast.
Time stop.
Oh.
And in case people aren't familiar with 3.5e open pathfinding time stop, go ahead and read it out.
Oh.
This is what he cast on you earlier. The rope.
No, the rope was a specific item. This is a spell. This is something that
So he dies slowly.
he gained from his master.
How evil. How horrible.
The spell seems to make time cease to flow for everyone but you. In fact, you speed up so greatly that all of the creatures seem frozen. Though they are actually still moving at their normal speeds, you are free to act for 1d4 plus 1 rounds of apparent time, normal and magical fire, cold gas, and can
That's
still
right.
harm you while the time stop is in effect. So,
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Because it does not dispel the haste, I am going to cut that time in half. So it's going to be 1d2 plus 1 rounds.
I'm making them as though they are
Okay.
frozen.
No, they're just moving very slowly, but they're also hasted. So 1d2 plus 1 rounds. So roll a d4, cut it in half. If it's a 1 or a 2, they're stunned.
We are magic users too,
He's
Richie.
casting it
Four,
on
right.
himself, not
You have
us.
3
No, yeah.
rounds.
He essentially speeds himself up so quickly
Yeah.
that we appear to stop.
Exactly.
But
So we still remain
Yeah, you're
on
still
haste.
moving. You're still hasted.
Yeah.
Your haste is essentially sort of a slight counterbalance to
He
the
also
fact.
can't hurt us while he's time stopped.
Right.
Otherwise, that would
Yeah.
break the
right. Exactly. It's like,
interaction.
it's like invisibility.
Yeah.
Right.
gotcha.
I look down at Ray and I just take my foot and I squish it into the ground
What
even
the-
more.
Okay. Well, Pat, your full restore was going to be the only thing that kept Ray alive. Ray was actually
You are evil!
Ray was
Shard!
Ray was going to be dead by the bolt of energy that Ixen had pumped into his chest. But Pat, your restoration I was going to allow to save Ray's life. But now in this state, where Ray is subject to the time stop because he did switch. I was kind of teasing you. He switched. He is completely prone. He is completely defenseless. Ixen
I should have run and grabbed him!
stomps his bony, booted heel.
It doesn't prevent time stop.
What doesn't prevent time stop?
No, she's asking that if he hurts Ray, will time stop just end right there because he hurt someone else? But no, that's not how it works.
No. You put your booted heel on him. He starts to squeal and move the moment you touch him.
Ray is also affected because he's
But
familiar.
you squeeze the life out of his body. His little gray limbs twitch, and that which Ixen had once brought to life, gave life. Ray's eyes
gosh.
look up, his final words, and you intuitively understand. My God, why? And his head falls over.
Does that hurt your heart?
Your time stops.
If he had one.
If you only had a heart.
You're grounded.
That's what happened.
You're grounded, mister.
And then
Go
I-
up to your room.
And then I kick him off the stairs.
Wow!
Thunk.
He's a special kind of evil.
You see all of this happening, even though you're moving with painful slowness.
Does it look really fast? Like he's just whoosh?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, no. To you, it looks like he's moving in normal speed. You just feel like, and you felt this feeling before, but you do feel the counteraction of the haste. So you're not moving as slowly as you had felt the previous time this was done to you by his master. But you definitely see everything, like you're moving slow while everything else happens in normal action. All right, that is your first round. Now we go to your second round. The body of Ray bleeds out on the ground, crumpled, crunched, betrayed by his own creator. The rest of the party still moving slowly. What do you do?
Relax. But I want y'all to meet my friend.
I don't like the sound of that evening.
Maybe my lover.
Oh, whoa.
And then I summoned.
What you sent me?
Yes.
All right, mark the spell off.
I don't like this game.
I play it every week, but I don't like it.
And don't be overly concerned by what the mini looks like. We're still working through available minis here in Tailspire, so it's not actually a gargoyle, but you see a demonic form with huge claws appears in the center of the room. It has, whoops, I
hit it.
I hit it. It has a strange crimson hide, and you feel enormous evil coming off of its body. All right, that's a little overkill. Let me find a better mini here.
That red looking
Do the
wing
imp,
thing
yeah.
on
Which
the,
one?
the bottom.
This,
Right
I think that's
That's
a
a
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Just
Yeah.
do the imp.
Here, I'll do this guy. And
And make
I'll-
it bigger.
Yeah, I'll make him quite a bit bigger here, and that'll be
Not
better.
quite.
Not too big.
Just
All right, sorry guys, I'm failing today.
Reveal.
Nope.
I'm not able to tour. I know.
There. Now he's got a
Multiple
sword.
clicks.
Now he's got
It
a
actually is
torch.
described as a towering
Nope.
monstrosity.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
She.
She.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Oops. All right. And it is now standing in the center of the room. All right, we go to
Oh,
your.
that's
Like a mosquito looking thing.
It's a sturge. It's a giant sturge. All right, now we go to your third round as they remain in the grip of your time stop.
I walk
So how many rounds of haste?
into the. Well,
we
perhaps I
don't lose
run
any.
to save my
Oh, okay.
time, so it looks like I'm running really fast. But I run to the middle and then I cast Incendiary Cloud.
what does that mean?
All right, so you are still moving in normal rounds of time. So you could only move 10 to 15 feet and still have a full casting.
I just walk down the steps.
All right, so you're just going to move kind of part way down the steps and cast it? All right.
Oh, no. What
We'll,
does that mean?
And
Side of
I'm actually
incendiary
like
cloud.
flying, so I'm suspended in the air. Yeah.
all right.
Well above the steps, like as if it was just flying straight off the top.
All right, there you go. Flying off the top of the steps, your demonic summoning sitting there below. Suddenly, time resumes for all of you, and we go back to initiative.
They have to roll.
I know, we're rolling.
We're rolling.
No, the damage done.
Oh, for the incendiary cloud, no, it's going to take effect
Okay.
the next round.
On the round.
All right.
5.
Oh, nice
Ixen?
roll.
6.
Yeah, it is a 6.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
nice,
As your cloud blossoms, let's go ahead and have them roll while you're deciding what else
What
they
is-
do. Go ahead and read the description out for us, Ixen.
Yes.
Magic.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Playing for keeps he is, that's right. He's your son! he's John's son, all right.
An incendiary cloud spell creates a cloud of roiling smoke shot through the white hot embers. The smoke obscures all sight as a fog cloud does. In addition, the white hot embers within the cloud deal 66 points of fire damage to everything within the cloud on your turn each round. All targets can make reflex saves each round to take half damage.
How many points of damage did you say?
Well,
Six.
and what save are we doing? What?
Do I still have my
What did I
my
have? Says
melee
4d6.
once per one where I can throw something heavy? Barroom Brawler?
I believe last round was your last
I'm
round of
running
that.
off Pathfinder.
Pathfinder?
Oh, what did I
Okay.
use it on?
Normally,
I know you throw
I think we go with
Rock, I think
3.5 version.
didn't you throw rock last time?
Weird that,
Or was it
weird
your...
that in Pathfinder be
That's
more
fine,
damage.
yes, I'll let you. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I missed it. What were we saying?
There's a discrepancy between the 3.5 edition and the Pathfinder edition incendiary cloud.
Yeah, we would go Pathfinder as the
Yeah.
default.
Yeah. So wait,
Good
what are we
to know.
doing?
Taking damage.
Oh.
Where did
Okay.
you center it?
On me. So it's gonna move away. So it'll be 20 feet away from me now.
All right.
Please,
20
miss me.
feet radius?
Well, and it's gonna go out to as much as 60 feet.
Okay. All right, but it begins at 20 feet,
Yeah, and
correct?
it moves 10 feet per round.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And
I know what I have to do.
why am I forgetting how to do this?
Heisted, right?
How do I? Come on.
And I'm like
John.
obscured, so I can't be seen.
Wait,
Cause
Oh, I think I know what to do. There we go.
I've got the counter right.
So that's the initial
Oh yes, I'm good.
20 feet.
Okay.
I might be right at the edge.
All right, let's pull it out.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
Oh, no,
But
no,
it's
no,
gonna
because it's
spread.
not on him. It's got to be centered on him. So hang on, let me do it again. So here, this is
yeah.
such a useful little tool. It lets you really kind of, yeah, because he's flying. So we go there, and now we go 20 feet out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Miss
definitely
Oh, don't miss me!
got you, but
yeah.
only, all right,
And the lip!
only
It's fine.
ear
Oh,
down.
and the thing!
But that's his, no, it's not gonna damage his.
And as I'm doing this, I'm moving more to the center of the room, so I'll do about 10 more feet towards the center of the room, so it starts really dispatching from me.
Okay,
which
all
that
right.
doesn't have to be.
All right, so you have to roll your damage, correct, Irda?
No, I roll
All right.
damage.
Is there a save or is it just?
Reflex save, half save.
Okay, so.
He is my
I'll make a
son, is he
reflex
not?
So it'll be reflex
What's the-
save of
1,
26.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disadvantages to the black sheep son. Sorry, Jordan. You got hit by pat draws.
Yes! I saved with a 27.
So you take none or half?
Half.
Okay.
Six, 14 plus 2 is 16.
Okay, so 8.
8 points of damage.
Do fire?
No!
No, I'm not resistant to fire.
Oh.
But 8's
You just yell.
Okay.
I thought I got me.
All right. So now we have Ixon standing in the middle.
Yep.
Man, isn't this so helpful? Like really letting you see kind of where
no.
things are at?
Oh, but
Why did Ixon move forward?
he can't get any damage.
Who?
Alcott.
Okay.
Well,
Move! Alcott, move!
Well, it doesn't stay centered on him. He just cast it there and then.
And
moved.
Yeah.
it'll disperse
Yeah, it's
outward because it's a
dispersing.
cloud.
it's
Oh,
dispersed,
from where he
but
was.
we're this is what's happening next. So we still have your movement to do
Yeah.
before this is
Well, but
reconciled.
the cloud won't follow him, will it? Because he just cast it
no,
where he
it's
cast
just
it and he
expanding
moves.
out from him,
Okay.
right?
So
I was
it's not actually there. It's
right. In fact, I probably should have left it. That's actually a better idea. Let me do it that way. I should have left it where it was. Learning all the time. Do not be upset with us.
Learning all the time.
We are
Yeah.
figuring out how to do this.
Yeah.
So let's going to say it's going to go out to 30 feet this round. So it's going to put it right there. All right.
What a cool
Woo!
tool.
Okay.
All right. Let's go
It's
to.
still my turn. That was just the effect from last round.
That's right. Yes, you move now.
I'm now going to cast Chain Lightning.
Oh no! Stop with the insanity!
And it's going to be directed at Alcon.
And you have.
Which isn't going to chain to anyone else. You're just going to hit me.
you have six. You have 6 disadvantages, by the way, from pat
So you
draws.
have to.
Wait, that doesn't go with.
It does. What I do basically,
saves?
I give them basically advantage on the saving throw.
Yep.
So they get 2d20s on the save. Now you can use a disadvantage if you have one, but in this case you don't. So he's going
Where
to
have I gone
he's
wrong?
gonna
He's gonna get advantage on his
two
save.
d20s on the save.
Wait, so if I did chain lightning, that means it can hit him and then bounce on to someone else?
Only if in range.
Yeah.
How close do we have to be?
It has to be within a
Yeah.
30-foot
And
line.
I think we're only 60 feet away.
I think it's a
Each
30-foot line.
must be within 30 feet.
Which all of them are within 30 feet of each other. I'm within 60 feet of them.
Okay, yeah, that's not smart.
Yeah.
No, okay, I thought you could hit. Okay.
No,
Much better.
I think you changed it to a ruler instead
I know.
of a globe.
Well, that's how.
I was trying to do 2, but it wasn't
Yeah.
going to let me do 2.
Yeah.
Well, can I right-click it maybe into a second? No.
Is there a way to set a marker for where the cloud is, and then you can put your bubble back every time to?
Yeah, just put a little mini there.
Yeah, like make yourself a place marker for where the
Well,
cloud started, and then.
I could do that, but I don't really. I know where that stair is right there. It's fine. It's right where that
Right.
busted
Wonky
stair,
stair,
right?
yeah.
So I'll put
I
it
just
right above
figured
it.
in case
But
you
yeah,
wanted
you
to-
can actually put GM markers and things like that,
that's
but
fun.
not necessary here. All right. So what are you doing, Ixon?
I'm going to do the one we talked about. Where's it at?
Backseat DM.
I keep running tab of disadvantages for
Rattling bones.
The death clutch on Alcott.
No,
Hey.
don't kill. Come
Hey, that
on.
sucks.
Come on.
You're doing
man.
the death clutch on Alcott.
He's just going
I'm just
rogue.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean like do an
I feel
but your primary foil is Irda. You know that much. You might have something against Cade, but Amen.
You also
Oh,
know that I have
God.
pretty much wasted all of my spells for the day, so I'm essentially useless.
I love how they're
That sounded
pleading
like
for their
pleading.
life.
I mean, but it is
I have no magic anymore.
it is true.
It is true.
Alright,
it
I'm
is
gonna just
true.
do chain lightning on all of them.
So the three of us up top.
Yes.
Okay.
Poopies.
All right. So I'm resistant to lightning, so I'll take a -5 to whatever that is.
Lightning arcs from his hand. I need
Any
saving throws from
What's this? Is it reflex again?
Eamon. Yes, reflex from Eamon, Cade, and Irda.
What's the save DC?
I hit that one.
No, you're
What
not.
do I?
You just got a full
What do I have
restore.
to
Oh, I got another full
He's gonna tell you right now. What's the DC?
DC.
It'll be level 10 plus level
Somber.
plus intelligence bonus.
He just got a full
26.
restore from Pat 66. 26?
And,
26?
yeah, that's 2 under my belt.
DC 26. Thank you, Pat.
Oh, yes! Saved it with a 26!
26.
All right, so that means you're gonna take half damage.
What for
Reflex.
You're reflex. You're dodging out of the way of this bolt of electricity flying through the air.
This is not good. Hold on.
No, did you roll 6?
No, 14.
Oh, 14. No, you don't have a plus 12 on rem.
9.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna take full damage, and
20.
okay,
Wait, try to find one somewhere.
and I almost never.
20.
Thomas.
I'm stealthy, and I have
Roll
The
16.
DC's 26.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
acrobatics. Does that add anything?
No,
No. Thomas.
Yes.
I almost never do this because I don't like this to ever feel like it's glitchy, wonky in the game. But I think we've had some of these that have been given that take too long to recognize. So I'm going to say, as you see Ray's body lolls over, he had something in one hand, and you see a potion slide out of his hand and roll to your feet.
Fun. Yeah.
Well, he would have to run through the incendiary cloud to get
Well,
it.
it like
It
rolled
rolled
down.
No,
Roll
where you
down.
kicked him, I'm saying rolled like he
you,
you
like,
kicked him
kicked him.
down
Got a
here,
boom.
and then it rolled here.
Got the food.
I have rolled
It's-
so many 6s on this. It's insane.
No, that's
Half. For me.
So it's gonna be 86.
Half is
Oh, wait.
43.
43
I get
minus
four.
5.
90. So 90 actually.
So 45.
Oh, what if it
That's a 40
bounces?
Minus.
total.
Okay, so 44.
it balances, so it
No.
decreases, right?
No.
No. No.
No.
No. I mean, there's no way this is still alive.
What's the crap?
Are you okay?
Are you dead?
How much?
Eamon?
He's way.
Son of a lich? No, he's this.
How much are you
He's
at?
a lich of a son.
What's that put you to?
Well, it doesn't put me in a good place.
Well, I bet it puts Eamon in a way worse place.
Eamon's dead.
Dead, dead?
Dead.
Way under, like negative 60.
He's probably dust. Dead.
Although he did get a full restore before that.
Alright.
Well,
He
he
did
did,
from
but
Pat earlier,
I
but I used one earlier in this combat.
am
so I don't
10%
know.
of a man.
That's a DM thing there.
Yeah, I can't
No, there's two.
allow
I mean,
two
yeah, no.
full restores to be used in one combat for one player. But that was Pat 66 or Pat Draws that had given
Pat 66.
Pat
All right, so
6,
please
yeah.
make a note of that. I want to make sure anybody that gives that their contributions are still utilized
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yep.
But I
So
can't
two.
allow you to have a second full restore in the combat.
So Eamon's
Uh,
dead.
Dead, dead?
Yeah,
Dead.
he's
Negative 60.
He is like, yeah, negative.
He was
no,
he was at
90.
1 hit point before her raging song
Yeah,
came
brought
back
him
in.
up to...
He's negative 70 hit points.
As the
You're
lightning
just like a poofy cloud of dust.
All I am is dust. in
as
the
the
wind.
lightning arcs through his body. You actually see his skull, his fingers, the orbs of his eyes crisp inside the sockets. His skin withers. He already burnt by the fireball, already traumatized. Eamon, suffering enormous damage, falls to the ground. By the time he stops twitching, it's a blackened
And I'm
husk.
standing right by him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You crazy lich!
Irda, your attack. Someone isn't getting dessert for dinner. Makes a master restore.
All right.
Yes, exactly, Moose. He had a contingency on him that was in that amulet. Gave him a full. Yes.
My wings have been out,
Yes.
and I am hasted.
Right.
I can fly fast.
Yes, you can. That's no problem. You get your. That's only like 10 feet.
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
going.
not going
I'm
in?
not going.
Okay.
I'm not going for Ixen.
Okay.
Irda is going to fly to her brother and
smart.
scoop him up so he is not hit by that cloud.
Is there,
Hang on here.
any damage that is being dealt for flying straight through the cloud?
I do not care. I will take it.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, take that.
Hey, somebody said before, backseat DM. Please don't backseat. I
I was surprised you already made a save this round. You
this
don't have to again.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah, I saved.
I believe it's here. Yes, I need. All right, so here is
My
Eamon.
Oh wait, my guy didn't
Jerk.
attack. My demon did not attack.
No,
And
he'll attack next round.
I summoned him the round before and he won initiative.
During time stop.
No,
I
but that
summoned
was
him
during.
2 rounds
But that was
before.
during time stop. So he was still affected by the time stop spell.
But then I.
So now he'll
won
attack.
initiative.
Now he's summoned. He'll attack the next round. All right.
Okay.
So Eamon's body lies here in a crisp husk. What's that? What do you say? It's a relief.
No, something doesn't make sense.
All right. So, Irda, you're gonna fly to your brother. Now he said you're gonna go through. Let's just see here again. I'm not sure you are. Now it needs to expand again, but that will be next round. So it's here.
Somebody said your mic. I think it's rubbing on your.
Oh, is my mic
Yes.
rubbing? Thank you for whoever told us that.
Somebody said it's jinky tonight.
Jinkies.
All right, does that sound better? Sorry,
I
guys.
say janky.
Thank you.
Jinkies.
All right, so now it's going to be up to 30 feet. All right.
He was just at the edge of it when-
Yeah, you're pretty. So you're gonna go through it as you go to your brother. All
Literally
right.
do not care.
All right. So the damage again.
Well, I saved
She already saved
last
this round.
Oh, that's right. So oh, that's right.
So what
Yeah.
did
Because I
her
took
again?
damage from.
Wait,
But I was inside the cloud. I don't know if you take damage moving through the cloud or not. I don't know what the.
Well, no, not if you're already
I was
in the
already
cloud,
in it.
right?
I
Yeah,
was
then,
hit
yeah,
by it
then
already.
you don't take damage. Yeah,
So
that's
then
fine.
I will fly my full flight speed,
I mean, that's what
which is
kids should
60
do.
feet, I believe,
Okay.
and scoop him up.
All right. You swoop down and you scoop up your brother. All right.
How far did I move to do that?
You moved, let's call that 30 feet there. So, I mean, I'm still going to say you have a little bit of action left to do this
Can
round.
I then, as I'm scooping him up, can I cast a spell or should I just move him?
I'll let you take a basic action, a melee action, but not a full round spell action.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carry him then
Okay.
to get him up and away from the cloud.
Okay.
And like where because it has already grown.
I'll let you do that. So you wanna
Yeah.
like deposit him up here somewhere?
Well, I'm gonna stay
Or-
with him, but I
Okay.
just want to get him up away from where because I've noticed the cloud is expanding, so I want to get him up and away from where it seems to be
Gotcha.
heading.
There is something called tactical withdrawal. There
I've
is.
been thinking that
That's
way.
true. They're in a tight spot.
Brother,
That's
we're out
funny because we were
there.
watching Oh Brother, We're Out There last night. He said, like, we're in a tight spot. All right, Cade, what are you doing?
So he's not like a crumbly mess, right?
Who?
Eamon.
Oh, he's a blackened
Yeah.
husk.
But he has like clothes still on. And
Oh,
things.
no.
No?
He
So
is
there's-
utterly.
So nothing is saved from him.
Other than magical
Metal?
items.
I mean, there might be. You
What
might
about
feel
his magic wand?
if you want to search him, you can.
You're probably gonna burn
That
yourself.
that cloud's rolling towards you.
I
too.
know. I want to drag him away. Can I? Or does he just fall to pieces?
Yeah, I mean, like you grab a hold of his feet, and they snap off in your hands.
Riddle.
Could Cade search and move a little bit in the same round? Because he's
I mean,
hasted.
yeah, quickly.
I'm quick. Yeah, I'm quick. I'm hasty.
All right.
Hasty.
Hasty or angsty? Maybe both.
So to be clear,
Hasty.
you're right here. You're stepping to the body of Eamon. This
Oh, yeah,
charred
maybe I'm a
husk.
skeleton already.
It didn't take long.
He's gone.
He has the power.
Hey, I told everybody I have backup characters. Charred husk, crumbling to the ground. You start rifling through
Yeah,
it.
real quick, hasty.
Eamon, can I see your character sheet real quick?
Yep.
I'm sorry, Chris. I feel awful.
Do you?
I really
Yeah,
do,
really,
actually.
do
I
you?
really do.
Do ya?
I do feel awful.
D&D.
I knew it was a distinct possibility today.
The Sihedron rune survived.
Oh, I grabbed that.
Wait, did that already save you one?
Wait, does that do anything
Save
for
only
me?
once per
Yeah,
combat.
I was just
Once
checking.
per day, rather.
Yeah.
Just
Couldn't
keep
remember.
bringing you back up.
You know, this is fine. We can have relentless endurance.
All right.
Didn't even get to know his backstory.
Roll it.
Didn't even get to.
We got hints at it.
I didn't even get to hit him about his
We're gonna
face.
get back to the fort.
Very
Let
true.
us go there.
I thought about that.
Roll
I
it.
didn't even get to see it. He got burned before I could see it fully.
Roll a
I saw
d20 for me, please.
I saw your
Cade.
face.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm doing
And I saw part of it when I healed you. After the,
You
8.
actually saw
Hey,
more
crap!
than just my face.
You like Cade
Let me
run
find
out for a
something
little bit
good.
here?
Yeah.
Let me roll again.
No, you don't need to roll again. You find he's got the Sihedron rune still around, what
don't
was
even know what
left
that
in his
does.
neck, and the
You do.
wand.
You had one.
The wand lies next to him,
I grab it.
seemingly utterly untouched by the lightning bolt.
Oh, I grab it, and I run and I say,
Makes sense.
"Oh God,
Exactly.
we're in a tight spot. Run away, dude, run away!" And I run away.
Of course!
You start running. All right. Now, who has not gone?
Alcott.
I have.
Alcott. All right.
and you know you have a thing that was from Ray.
Oh, yes, I scooped that up.
Oh, drink that potion hastily.
Yes, I will chug it. Because I get a good feeling. It's just
Yeah, here you
poison
go.
I
And oh shit.
Thank you so much to Pat.
Drinks one of his stink potions.
It is
does
a
it look
potion
like?
of restoration.
Okay.
As you guzzle it
Oh,
down,
restoration.
you feel strength and arcane power re-imbuing your body.
Full health. Yep.
And that's a full round action. So now we're gonna go
Oh,
to
that's a full round action?
yeah.
Been hasted? Can't move.
I can't move back.
I'll let you move. I'll let you move. Yes.
I want to move sort of adjacent up those stairs towards them, as much away from the cloud as I can.
Oh, so this way.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
All right.
but making sure that I won't get got by the cloud while doing
Well,
so.
Get
so
got.
It's more important to move away from the
So
cloud.
you're kind of
than forward.
skirting around
Yes.
the
See
cloud
where the
then.
tribe of Mini was,
To
and
here.
he was out of the
Yeah,
cloud.
yep.
Right, exactly. That's right.
Great.
So I skirted you around the cloud. Okay, now we're going to go back to the growing cloud and
Can I
initiative.
make a
Cade's initiative.
a request.
Yeah.
Since
Thank you for
that-
joining Gen Chaos 33. You
That-
are now part of the Mad Chatters, the most elite chat group in all of Twitch D&D. Thank you everybody for who's joined us today, and it's been a lot of fun. Well, Chris doesn't look like it's been much fun right now, and I'm sorry, Chris.
Man,
That was a monstrous
Toasted.
lightning bolt. Oh, yes.
That demon
Yes.
has been summoned for 12 seconds.
Yes.
So-
Well, no. Only 6 seconds now because I count that
In
time
theory,
stop
yeah.
round as
Okay,
a,
in theory, could he just step in front of Alcott?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
As
so rude.
Well,
Since
no,
he-
I think
He's
that's
just offering
it's-
us
No,
a
no, no.
party.
But it's a
call it-
demon this
Yeah,
time.
we'll call it simultaneous action. So we're not going to say necessarily step in front,
Yeah.
but they converge
Okay.
here at the foot of the stairs. All right. So do you want
So
to?
we're down
This
on.
sucks.
Let's
We're
go.
down
Let's
high,
go.
right?
Happened right before Blue Box Con.
Yeah.
Let's go to initiative.
It's fine.
Mid
Hey,
job.
remember, I'm running a one-shot for him. And he's doing this.
It's initiative.
Don't worry.
Initiative.
I'll think of a good character. What?
Your
You gotta roll
initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Because I failed.
5
Plus 1.
6.
6. Oh, you lose. The mother wins.
All right.
All right. Irda.
Okay.
Start with you.
So
Using
first
my
thing
own
I'm gonna do,
Jeez.
now that I have
Okay.
Tybeth in my arms,
Uh-huh.
she's gonna pump a full cure serious wounds into Tybeth.
Okay. All right.
Get him up.
That should last maybe a couple seconds.
You summon the healing power of Seren Ray, and you channel it into the unconscious body of your brother.
Come on, big numbers. Not bad. Okay,
That's
that's 8.
his end
11,
goal.
right? No, 13.
His life's goal.
13.
Oh, sorry, yes.
What are you talking about?
We're just playing a game. It's not like I'm extremely connected to my character.
It was
24 points of healing for Tybeth.
He sputters and staggers to his feet.
Okay. Now she's going to let him use his feet because he's at least conscious. And swift action lay on hands on myself
Okay.
because that is a swift action.
Seren Ray channels more healing power into your body.
And that's going to be my turn since I've cast a healing spell.
Can I do something before Cade goes? Just ask
Sure
a
you
question?
can.
Do
Go
I
ahead, Alka.
understand if we are still within the bounds of forbiddance?
Make a Pat. Oh, he cheered to Irda's brother. All right.
Nice.
That could actually be quite helpful. All right, so
He'll be the only one left.
The twins running off in the sunset. Let's go! No.
Got you back.
make an arcane
preparing to turn back around. I just want
check
him on his
arcane,
feet so he can
do
go.
arcane
Spellcraft
knowledge.
or- okay.
Arcane
That way
knowledge,
she
yeah, sorry.
can. No, he's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you, everybody.
26.
All right, you sense that you are still in the area of the Forbiddance, but woven within the fabric of that level, even though the damage layer is gone, the Forbiddance is not above that level. This was, you intuitively know, done intentionally by Ixen and his master in case he needed to make a last-minute
escape.
retreat.
Contingencies.
So
all around.
because I know Cade is probably going to attack and Alcott's probably just about to only move. What does it take for me to disengage from this thing?
Well, it's kind of happening again. This is all simultaneous action. So as it's running toward, you're running toward the stairs. You see this beast with its leathery wings and demonic energy. It flies towards you. It's basically trying to intersect you. So if you wish to veer away, you could avoid engagement with it entirely. So if you don't continue, you can either try to run toward the stairs and kind of get there first. If you want to, instead of that, make a V and break off this
No,
way.
I need to get up the stairs before it gets to me.
All right, so you're going to make a sprint for the stairs.
And with haste, I'm...
And with the haste
Very
and you
quick.
won initiative, what I'm going to say is you're going to get there, but this will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Is there any way for me to disengage from it as I do so?
Not when you're taking a full round action to move with haste. So you're not actually, so like a sprint action is
Well,
different
with
than a
haste I can move
disengage.
60 feet.
Right.
Can I then use my standard action to disengage as I pass?
Because he's not.
Because you're, well, okay, that's a
'Cause
good
I'm
point,
within
because you're
60
not
feet of him.
He's
sprinting.
not running. He's
You're not
just moving
sprinting,
I only
you're
need to
moving
get
normal
up the
speed,
stairs.
you're hasted. I think I will allow that,
Okay.
yes. All right, so that's going to get you...
No touch, no touch.
You sprint right as you feel the demon on your heels coming up the stairs. You see Irda floating above the ground, her wings outspread, fire in her eyes, her brother staggering to his feet. Cade trembling with a little puddle on the floor next to him.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's wrong. His hands were shaking when he went to drink after
Kate
this all
falls to the
happened.
ground, starts licking the ground.
I lost my hero. It's all I know how to do.
Yeah, Pat said your jazz hands distracted the demon. So, all
The
right.
demon's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I saw your
right.
dance.
Cade, what are you doing?
What am I doing? You ask. I'm scared out of me ever living mind. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I don't want to engage. Where's Alcott?
he's
Right next to
right
you.
next to you.
I want to run.
As I'm running, I say, "Stay close."
Run with me, and I grab Alcott, and we go that way.
Drag me.
So which way?
He's hooking
Back here?
Getting up to
yeah,
near
towards where
Tyveth and her.
Tyveth is.
Yeah.
No, this is simultaneous action. So he's running up the
Yeah.
stairs
You're not gonna be able to do
as
it.
you're making your move. So if you want to wait for him,
You could do
you
that.
could wait at the end of the round and grab him,
Yeah.
but you
Oh.
can't take your movement while he's running up the stairs.
Well then, I'm gonna try and kill that skeeter-looking thing.
I know. I know.
I'm nervous.
I know.
I shouldn't do that.
No. We're talking to each other. Don't worry about it. Please do what you're gonna do.
Planning ahead.
Alright, I'm going to
You have to.
attack that thing.
Okay. All right. You see this demon
Oh, throwing stuff at it?
Yes.
flying up the stairs. You feel this powerful evil energy from it, like nothing you've seen before.
No, Raging Song. I was trying to remember because I had done my points, but I forgot to take off the Raging Song.
You're throwing your dagger.
Have you
Yes.
healed?
Well,
Not from this round.
she's really not gonna do anything against that stupid thing. Hold on. Let me
There we go.
rethink this. Is there anything heavy? Oh, I have my Is there anything heavy I can throw? I have that beer brawler thing.
So
Beer
you
brawler.
have throw anything available right now as the feat you chose from your barroom brawler last time. So that's
Doesn't make
what,
you any
what you
stronger.
used to throw the flask of oil, but you can do that for a minute. So it's 10 rounds that you can continue throwing anything that you want to throw
Ooh, there's a box back there.
without
That
penalty. You'd have
There.
to move
Oh no! I grab that flame thing,
the torch.
You want to pull the torch off the wall?
and I'm gonna chuck it at him.
That's only a
Why are
little
you
bit.
laughing like that,
No,
man?
it's good.
Now you
That's
just
10
You can
feet.
throw
Yeah, that's 10
anything.
feet.
Don't let him question you.
All right.
Any speeds
you
did, so.
discourage me.
Don't let the DM question you.
Yeah, when you
You grab the torch.
It's okay.
You pull it off the wall.
And you throw it.
You fling it.
Don't miss.
A demon. Probably not hurt by a heart.
But it may take some.
Hang on here.
Yeah.
Let me check the DC.
Well, yeah. What would I use for that? Just
Okay, so
This would be a missile weapon.
it's a missile weapon, so you take no penalty to your throw,
Dexterity.
and you get a +1 to splash weapons thrown. But that was it from what I remember.
So it's dexterity plus base attack bonus. So your missile attack bonus.
And you take no decrement.
Yeah, John. No
What?
decrement. Throw anything. Pick up a Tarask.
I think there's a limit, especially because he's
Wait,
weakened
15. No, so you rolled a 15 on the die. You're 10th level fighter. You're. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, why not?
huzzah!
That hits.
right now. Do some math.
I love that answer. Yeah, that'll do. No, not.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
What?
It's a demon.
as it strikes the creature, it has a damage resistance to fire.
Oh crap!
What about the torch part?
The torch doesn't do much to a demon. It gutters out as it strikes its crimson flesh. What can I throw?
I just love the idea of it dinking off of its face and it laughs.
Well, I get 2 throws, right?
You're
another
hasted.
No. Not like if you're throwing back.
Oh.
You turned, you pulled the torch off the wall, you flung it. I'll let
Last
you make.
time you let her
can,
make 2
You
when
can
she
move.
improvised weapon.
Yes, but I think when she's pulling a torch off the wall,
Yeah.
that's a different action than just
Okay.
picking something up off the floor. I still will let you
Well,
have a movement action
with the-
or any other. What's that?
It was with the cork last time. You said that was the full action for the taking the cork out of the flask of oil so that she was unable to take 2 full attack or her 4 full attacks, but she was allowed to take another. She could throw 1 dagger after that.
Well, let me throw a dagger for the sake of it.
That's what she was allowed to do last time, where she had to remove the cork and then
I
throw.
think this was a more complicated action, but honestly, I don't think it matters. So I'll let her do that.
So, 1 dagger.
You know what?
Your dagger
You're
returning?
throwing daggers at
It's
demons.
Mother's Day for
Daggers at
Christmas
demons.
sake. Daggers at demons. 19.
That's a hit.
Like a feather.
Roll damage.
All right.
Dagger returning is a D6?
D8.
D8. Right, that's a fancy one.
Distraction
Oh my
action.
gosh.
Cade, roll. He is funny.
3 damage.
All right.
That did nothing.
Your dagger sticks in
It's like a flea bite.
in sort of
The
an
demon.
extremity. It looks like it might have done a little bit of damage.
Okay, now it's Ixen and the
All right.
monster.
Let's go to the monster.
I'm gonna go first.
All right.
I'm going to cast.
No. Okay. So if you're casting, you don't go first. So casters go, especially when we do the group initiative. Spell casting goes toward the end of the round. Any melee action always goes first, unless you want to tell the creature to stand down.
He's
And do
going to
nothing.
run straight towards Irda.
I'm in the
All right.
air.
Like
Are
so.
you flying at me?
Yeah, he can fly.
And
So
well, he's
you gonna take flight?
gigantic. He's so he could reach her. I think she's like 30 feet tall.
Really?
Well, he can also take flight. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. No, he just runs towards her.
Okay.
He's gonna grab the brother.
No, you'd have to go through her.
Yeah.
So that'll provoke. Now, if you
Attack
want to
of
try to run
opportunity.
through, that'll be
magical.
hasted. It'll be 2 attacks of opportunity.
Well, and I also have the
the
quick
wand.
reflexes, so that means I get
not
an
gonna
additional
take it
attacks of opportunity on
Oh.
top of.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
so.
if this is simultaneous action, I think I should be allowed to say
Lightning
what
comes
I
out.
do
That's what
as
I was
well as
thinking.
this is happening.
Well, yeah, but you'd be so. But if you're casting, is my point. But if you want to move, it's all. But casting takes time. Movement is instantaneous. A spell doesn't fire till the end of the casting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now, if you're like using a wand, that can be instant. That's like a melee attack. But when you're doing an incantation, the somatic, the verbal, those components, that takes the full round of action to make the cast. That's why spellcasters don't get multiple spells even when they're hasted. So you can tell me what you're doing. If you're moving, you can do it simultaneously. But if you're casting, it's going to fire at the end
Okay.
of your round.
Here's just. Can I tell you my thought process?
Sure.
Is that she's gonna go away as he's getting there if I'm casting and he gets there like at the end of the round. So she just like
Wait, why is she going away?
because I'm casting maze.
Oh, well, no. So, but she would at the end of the round, but she's still there during the round.
Yeah, it's not a nice spell.
She's still there during the round.
Yeah.
So
It's not until the round is
So
complete.
like she will get those attacks on the creature, which in this case would be.
Okay, I'm just really trying to understand this. So like when, so how does that make sense for like even any initiative if like spellcasters and there's melee that if your group wins initiative that they cast spells before anybody else on the enemy side moves or
Well,
does anything?
because there's always a breakdown in the realism,
Okay.
right? If you don't go to the incredible minutia, but the way we run it is, you get full party initiative, and then spellcasters go last. Typically, archers or people with heavy, like two-handed weapons, will go kind of close to last. People that are engaged in hand-to-hand combat with quick weapons will always go first. Movement, just pure movement, will go first. Spells always go last.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you want to do?
I want him to run like just straight towards Bearda. And I guess since she's still there, he's gonna attack Irda.
All right. So then you move to attack Irda.
Okay.
Now you're going to pass.
Well, actually, no. Actually, as a contingency or as a
Thanks,
stealth-
everybody. By the way, we have a giveaway we're going to be doing here. We have the first ever pickled pirate
And if I
flask
can live, I'll actually get to run the pickled pirates.
that we'll be giving away today. Has the amazing logo of the pickled pirate done by Pat Draws, inspired initially by Thomas, and of course the ransom font by Jennifer.
Okay.
For some reason.
So spell-like abilities function as like feats, pretty much, right? They're not actually.
Spell-like abilities, yes.
Okay, he's just gonna run to her, and then he's just gonna do greater dispel magic, which is just gonna dispel all their haste.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. There is a check on that, right? DC against DC.
Against my
there's no
casting thing.
DC.
What I
It's
thought.
against
Dispel
his.
magic.
It's a contested.
Yeah,
roll.
no, it should roll against his. I believe that's. Hang on here. Sorry, guys. We're
You're good?
making sure we have all
getting
of
through
this
it.
correct.
Dispel magic is I'm pretty
Target
sure.
dispel is 1d20 plus caster level
Saving throw is none.
against the DC of 11 plus my caster level. Yep, which is 21. So the DC is 21.
Yeah, we're. So,
It's within the.
wait, what are you looking?
description.
So dispel. So are you looking at 3/5 or Pathfinder?
Pathfinder. He's on the Pathfinder.
Well,
roll.
it's the same in 3/5.
Well, I'm looking at one that says saving throw none.
Yes, but in the.
Oh, it's in the
of
description
spell.
below. That's right. That's how I thought it worked.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
It depends on what type of dispel you
That's
choose
right.
to
Yes.
do.
So, and that's why when you tried to do it against the Thessalonian magic,
didn't
you had to have
work.
a spell DC check against yours. So it is caster level plus.
11. Or the spell is a d20 plus caster level.
So 16 plus
But he's
give me-
disadvantaged.
27.
So area dispel, roll 1 dispel check and apply that check to each creature in the area as if it were targeted by dispel magic.
Yeah, it is
For
a cool
each
class.
object.
Thanks.
Man, that's a complicated spell.
In case you were wondering, that's what he looks like.
Well, that does not look very nice.
Oh, I've been.
I
doing this
birthed
wrong.
that!
My saving throw should have been much higher. For the DCs, but it's okay.
Yeah, so you would do it as an area and you roll it against each of us individually, DC 21.
Okay.
Oh,
All
each
right.
of us.
So I get so
Of
the
what?
DC. So
No,
I,
he's rolling against DC 21.
But you're
4
rolling
times.
as the creature here, not as you, because the
And you're
creature's
disadvantaged.
okay, so the creature. What the
The creature's
level
at
is the
disadvantage.
Hang on, I'll tell you again here. I just had that up.
I didn't know what it was because he
that's
assigned
I
it.
as well.
Yeah.
Considered 13.
Okay, mine says 14. Okay. So 11 plus 13, so 24. So he would automatically dispel everything. It's
No,
21.
Huh?
You have to roll.
No, you have to. What, so what are you saying? No,
Wait.
no. You
Oh,
don't.
I roll plus my
Right,
level.
plus the caster level, correct?
So you're adding
plus the
13 to the roll.
So you're rolling.
Means you need
for
a set
each of
of
them.
8 or better.
You need 8 or better.
On disadvantage because he summoned
Yeah,
it?
he has no advantages, so these will all be a disadvantage
Flat.
rolls.
Yeah.
These are on the creature though, right? 'Cause I
But
had
he
no
summoned the
disadvantage.
creature.
Yeah, so that's a good. No, that's a kind of a gray area. I'm going to say summoned creatures are not subjected to either advantages or disadvantages.
Okay.
Because I think
Flat
I've
roll.
done that before
Yeah.
with other
Right.
creatures.
You're right.
So just flat
Straight rolls.
rolls.
Flat rolls.
Alright, I'm gonna do Cade first. I'm just doing you first and not for specific
I have
target.
10 left!
So you're
Don't tell us that.
Oh, sorry.
Not slowed, you're just regular now.
Yeah,
You're,
regular.
you're not.
So you no
you're
longer have
hasted.
Then
Don't kill
Alcott 10, so yes, and then Eardog 9,
I'm
so
running
yes.
away. 'Cause I know
Roll
I'm
So
not
no longer
hasted.
hasted.
Oh,
That's
and you have to do one for Tyveth,
Oh yeah,
who
Tyler.
is hasted.
Oh yeah, Tyvus
He's
was hasted
hasted.
too. That's right.
He gets it. He said he still has it.
He's still hasted.
He's still hasted.
Yeah, let's go Tyveth.
Keep running, buddy.
All right. Did you tell him to run, or what did you expect him to do?
like she told him to just go as like she healed him just
Okay.
to
All right.
keep
We'll move
moving.
him here just a little bit. We'll come back to him in a second. All right. Now, what are you doing, Ixon?
No!
I
He's gonna cast Maze on
Well,
me.
I move about 10 feet, and then I cast Maze on.
And
25 plus 5.
John,
growth
as a
bonus.
reaction to that,
Uh-huh.
I look at Ixon and I say, I've been wanting to do this. Resolvo Vinificus Maximus. Dispel magic as a counterspell maximized.
Ah.
Which you said I could do.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Okay. So
So it just doesn't happen?
so you're dispelling. Well,
I'm maximizing.
Right. So
yeah,
now
but
you're gonna,
maximize means it maximizes the roll that you would have to make to the highest it can be. But
yeah.
we
No,
haven't
I think.
decided
Oh,
this
yeah.
yet.
No, I know. I see what you're saying
Yeah.
now. Because
Wait, that
no, I
wouldn't
don't
work
want an
against
auto.
dispel magic.
I don't want an
He's decided
automatic
that last
success. Yeah, we talked about this last time. I don't want that to be an automatic success. We don't normally rules lawyer at the table
Wait,
here.
you
We
can-
like to keep the
You can
immersion.
dispel magic
but
as,
yes, it's a counterspell.
yeah,
as a
Counterspell,
It
yeah.
functions like that.
as you already.
we don't like to rules lawyer a lot here, but it's a very complex combat that's happening
is.
with a lot of high level spells and whatnot going on. So we want to make sure we get it right, particularly because we've already had one player die.
Yes.
And we've got another player at the precipice, and let's just say it's not looking good for the home team. Or as said earlier,
no.
we're in a tight spot. And nothing like having your son kill the party on Mother's Day. All right.
His own mother.
So
You want to just give me a
we're gonna
big
do
bonus to it or something?
So let's say basically you could, if you're gonna maximize it, we'll treat it as advantage.
Oh well, I could have
when you
just
dispel.
used advantage on it either way. Right?
But then he could disadvantage that if he had it, but he doesn't have any
disadvantages.
disadvantages.
I was thinking maximize could just add like a flat bonus to the roll.
Yeah, that was my other option. I like the advantage better, but let's go ahead and let's do it as a +2 then. If you maximize it, that's like your 2 levels higher. I think that's fair.
So, what is your caster level?
And he has to roll at
16.
disadvantage.
So I need to beat a 26.
And Ixon has to roll at a disadvantage.
He's not rolling.
It's 11,
Oh,
right?
against it?
It's 11 plus.
No,
Okay.
that's only for the
So it's
best one.
27.
27.
Yeah.
And I'm
All right.
adding 10.
What's your bonus?
10.
+10. All right.
So I need to.
Yes,
I need a
it's
17.
17 or
12,
higher.
right?
Only +10 because it's adding my caster level to it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
But
sorry.
the
You're
plus
level
2.
10. Yeah,
two.
plus
Right.
your 2.
The
So
two.
it's
So you need a
plus
15 or higher.
20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Ah!
Huzzah!
Ixon, this pissant mage, this annoying little gnat upon your buttocks, he has annoyed you so many times now, and as you're about to strike you don't consider her nemesis, more a plaything. And you've been waiting for this moment. You know you have this potent spell you release, and somehow, simultaneously, he raises his pale hands in blue robes and dismisses your spell as it leaves your hands.
All right.
Initiative.
Initiative. Cade, it's you again. You won.
And my incendiary cloud is about 40 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so let's go back there.
It's
That's
getting
a good
close,
point. Thank
guys.
Where the broken
You.
step
Yeah,
is.
all right there.
Real close.
40. Right
Yeah, I was
there
gonna
is
say.
40.
Cade, you better move.
Okay.
I'm running. I already told you.
Oh,
No, Cade's in.
it got Cade.
No, I'm running away. I am running away.
Make a save.
I can't die.
Wait, so, but this is no, because like it's growing.
As
so
ground
yeah,
spells.
so we're gonna say
And I can't be running at the
this
same
is
time.
no, you can, but this is gonna be based on. Wait, at the end of the last
You
round, what did?
never moved me.
Oh, did you say you ran last round?
Yes.
You did. Oh, you did.
I did.
You did
I
say
ran
you ran.
and I
All right. So wait. So tell me. Remind me. So last round.
I ran and got that.
You got this thing.
Yeah.
You threw this. Okay, but I didn't give you an additional attack.
No.
Right. So I would give you movement.
Wait, no, you did.
Yes.
I did. What I let
threw
you
a
do?
dagger.
You
Throw
threw a dagger.
But you know what? I would have rather moved than
Oh.
throw a dagger.
That
Take away
would-
his 3 sleep points.
Sorry, I can't. I can't go back and change.
But I didn't. No. I wouldn't have thrown from there. I would have thrown from back there.
I will
keep an
give you.
angle.
I will give you 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
I think that would
I'll
have been
take it.
reasonable last time. That's the most that I would give.
Take what we can get.
And we'll see again where that puts us here.
And
And
I'll cut
right
over
there.
further
No, I would.
Please!
Oh, right.
But
Please!
I'm outside.
No, he's gonna take my hand! Stop
Stop!
it!
Don't look at me!
No, you weren't there that much! You weren't there that much!
Yeah.
Stop the face. Leave my hand alone.
Oh, so close! Oh, God! All right.
The remainder of your hair
I bring my hand
is
in! That
Yeah, whatever hair is
I
left
would've
is
put my hand
gone.
in.
Hey, dingbats! Hey, Obsidian! All right, what's
Warm
that?
yourself by
I
the
have
fire.
you by my side. That's just that thing
Okay,
showing.
you're fine. Initiative.
Okay.
Okay, roll, Cade.
And Cade and Ixon, roll initiative.
Yeah, so D6, you're adding 1.
Plus 1. Come on.
What'd you roll?
You can't.
So it's a 7.
So can't beat it.
Beat it.
All right, you have initiative. Cade.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
As my. Come to me!
Are you going to keep moving forward?
Yeah, I'm sort of slightly moving as I go.
So, where are you going to be?
I shout to Tyveth. I can only, if I'm gonna cast a spell, I can only move John
No.
20 feet.
Yeah, no, and you're right on the heels. Well, no, you're not hasted anymore, so you can
No.
move 10 feet.
10 feet.
Then I'll just move 10 feet forward.
Wait, no. Were you in the range of the dispel on the haste?
Yeah, he
okay,
dispelled
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, he's moving. Does that give attack of opportunity?
If he moves in if he moves where it's in the creature's line of sight. If he's moving behind it here, flanking it, it
Now,
won't be.
can
But if he
I-
moves in front of it, it will.
Can I run and try to do something at the same time?
Yes, of course.
I shout
Okay.
for Tyveth, I shout for everyone to get to me.
Would I
And
know
Tyveth is still hasted, so he
that
can
I
roll
can't
fast.
use the
And I'm
wand?
flying, so.
Yes.
I would have told you.
You would know. You have no idea what
I
to
feel
do
like
with
we've
this
had that
wand.
Because
conversation
I
before.
just feel like if I was like unaware and think I could use magic, did anybody have time to tell me that?
No.
No,
You just
yeah.
you've tried stuff like this before. You don't know what to do with a magic item.
I love Cade with just the one.
Maybe not. All right.
Points the-
As this noxious green cloud filled with fire and
gotta be it, right?
brimstone scents that burn inside of it gets closer. The heat right there next to you.
I'm running.
Okay, where are you
Down
running?
that hallway where
Wait,
the time is.
remember what I
So
said.
you're-
He
so
called everyone to
me.
But why would we get closer to you?
To me.
All right,
Just
so I need to know
trust
what you're.
Okay, I'm going to him.
All right, so you're gonna step here, so that does
I
not.
listen to the outside.
So there's no attack of opportunity.
Actually, I
there.
don't even care about the attacks of opportunity even on Irda. I just go. The demon goes straight for Tibet.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah,
and
so
it's
When it's the demon's turn.
yeah, but that's what he's
I
saying.
bet.
He's saying he doesn't care about the attacks of opportunity
Right.
that'll be provoked. All right, Cade, you step. Irda, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to move towards to Alcott, and Tyveth would be as well because you heard Alcott called to him.
Okay, now if Tyva does, he'll be running right past this creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna, since I'm trying to create a barrier for my brother, because I don't want him to die. I am going to kind of intercede and attack.
So you're going to try to stand in front of this creature.
Just swing, because I was close already. I just kind of swing around so that her body is in between.
All right. So here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. So you can do that, but this creature again
It's a huge.
is gargantuan.
I'm flying.
Hang on
Do it
here.
its face.
Hang on. Let me. Yeah, if you want, you can do a flank attack on it
So,
for sure.
here's my thinking. If I am in combat as Cade, I want to try.
It's always something with you.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so you can attack. You only move 5 feet, so you've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
full
You're still next to me.
attack.
So
You're
that's
flanking.
bug
But you're
thing
still
is
next to Alcott.
Yeah. All right, but the point is, what I was getting at here is, as he crosses, this will still provoke an attack of opportunity from the creature. It has reach. It can go right over or past Irda. Her form cannot prevent the creature from reaching Tyveth.
What I was doing is I was trying to fly into its face to like block him
It's like
and
30
attack it.
feet.
Well, she could fly up. You could fly into its face,
I
but
want to fly into its face.
it's
to attack
massive.
it.
All right, hang on. So if you're going to do that,
Nice.
then I'm going to say, all right, you can do that. You can fly right up into the face of the creature. That is going to allow it to have attacks of opportunity on you. You're basically
That's fine.
closing action, so it's going to get full round attacks plus attacks of opportunity against you. And let's bring that up where it should be. And now you guys are face to face.
Yep.
Up here.
And it takes its reaction.
Do
As
not care what happens to me.
Tyveth sprints
I care
by.
about my brother.
You can go ahead and
Okay.
attack the flank of the creature.
Perfect. Well, I have the wand in hand.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, Seven Ray, you helped me before! And I tried to remember the words and I heard Eamon say. Thought I heard him say. They raise it up at that creature and I'm like, help me, Seven Ray! Magical Zapago!
Oh no!
Magico Zapico!
Oh god,
That's close. It's close. It's about the enunciation. It's not really about the words.
Magical Zapico. And you just pray to a deity which grants divine power to give you access to an arcane item, which is a completely different kind of magic.
Pretty Cade. It is
Very
pretty
Cade.
Cade.
Very Cade.
Okay, all right. Attacks of opportunity. Go ahead. You make the attacks against her with the demon.
Okay.
And then I make my normal attacks?
Well, so the attacks of opportunity, then you'll make your normal attacks, then we'll resolve their attacks.
All right. How much did I move to get in?
Well, I still have my turn.
Not that far,
Okay.
15 feet. What's that?
And I still have
yes,
my
that's
turn.
right.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry, Eamon. I feel so. It's nothing like having a character die like midway through the session.
Man, I just imagine what that's like.
It happens.
40.
How early in the session did we do that?
Before
that
break.
hits.
Like, well before
Your
break.
armor class against.
It was literally the first round of combat. No one came
that's-
back,
yeah,
and I
that's
sat
right,
there
that's
the rest of the session.
31.
Your armor class against this creature is a what?
That creature, it's 25.
Okay, those are both hits.
And then, yeah. So then on the first one,
Oh wait, so no, I'm not giving you. You don't get a full round of attacks.
Oh,
with
just
attack.
one?
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
On attack of
oh,
opportunity.
okay.
So
Okay, the
I
first
get
one.
2
Okay.
because I'm a raging
that's
barbarian.
right. Yeah, it's a different kind of feat. So
Okay.
just one hit.
7 plus
11 plus.
So it's 22 points of damage, and then she has to make a check to see if she gets knocked back flying 10 feet and then falls prone, which is.
Strength save?
Oh yeah, no, there's no save. It's just she's knocked back 10 feet.
Wait, so are you using a regular attack or is this a feat that
It's
you're
a
using?
feat.
No, so the feat again. That's a
Zero
full.
attack or
You're going to be using a full.
Wait, no, it's just a one attack. It's an awesome.
Can I see it? Real quick? No, but like.
It's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, like
it's
attacks
just
of
a
opportunity
basic
have to be basic attacks. You can't use any like
You
special.
can't use Vital Strike, you can't
Vital
use-
strikes or
Okay.
like the thing
We've
special
never
things.
done that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I've always done it that way.
Okay.
So-
Which is a regular
So
attack.
22.
22
Yeah,
points of
I got it.
damage. Claw rakes into your flesh. Your blood spurts out. Now we go to.
And I can take my physical attacks.
Yes, go ahead.
Alright, so I'm going to take all 3 of my attacks. I am running out of advantages. Okay.
Is that a subtle hint?
I don't know. She doesn't have that many left. Maybe save them for something more important.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to save them. That's 22 to hit.
Oh, I think that just misses.
No, it's 29.
29.
Wait.
That doesn't hit.
Make sure you're looking at the right one.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit. None of my attacks
No, I
hit.
didn't summon.
You got
I summoned
500.
this one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you told me you were summoning that one. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I had your text. All right.
Yeah, they all miss.
Oh, you got 500.
If 20
Oh, thank you. Pat Draws gave you 5 advantages.
Oh, and
Pat
Nice.
got 66. She got
Oh,
10
Pat,
advantage.
oh, she got 10
advantages.
advantages. Thank you so much.
yeah, none of them hit if it's a 29, so
You missed all of them.
yeah.
Okay.
Every single one missed.
And then what do you
All right. All of your
And
sweeps.
and then as soon as I take my 3 attacks, she's because you said I didn't move very much. She's gonna
Right.
kind of drop her wings, tuck them in like she's done before, and let herself drop towards Alcott. I'll take whatever bludgeoning damage I take from landing.
Even just put your wings up
30
at the last
feet up.
second.
Yeah, it's 30 feet up. You're gonna take.
I'll take
in
whatever
full
damage.
armor. All right. We're gonna do 3d6.
Because I'm still
Boom!
raging.
You slam into the ground below.
Superhero landing.
14 points of
Part of the
damage.
movie.
Shock rolls up through your legs. You feel the creak of your
And
armor.
from
All right,
my sword-
Alcott.
And as she does, I slam my hands on her, and we disappear. I don't say anything
I don't know how you get a full run attack.
because I'm casting teleport.
How what?
Like, if this is simultaneous action, she runs up 30, flies
I was
up 30
waiting
feet
for
and
it to
then-
happen.
I know, she
I
flies
was
up. Hold on,
already in the air.
I'm not trying to kill you, but like, let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
I mean, you are trying to kill us.
Hold on, let's think about
I am
it.
trying to
Hold on. I just want y'all to think about this. She flies up 30 feet in the air, does 3 attacks.
I know what you're saying. I know
tucks
what you're
her
saying.
wings.
It doesn't matter because she still would have been in the radius of his teleport. It doesn't matter. Yeah, like that last piece was irrelevant.
And
She
to-
just took extra damage for that decision.
And for no dispel magics on counterspell, I don't have to say anything because I have silent spell. I'm using a meta magic mastery to do nothing. We just disappear.
Okay, so it is like what she did was meaningless and only did more damage to her, so I allowed it for roleplay purposes.
It was fun.
His
I liked
teleport
it.
radius would have
Okay.
caught her anyway, is what I'm saying. All right.
I'm heading us
As you do this,
to Magnamar.
you feel while you're above.
No, I'll take us to Fort Von Frost.
To Fort Von. You're above you're above that layer, but you feel there is something resisting woven into the walls of this place. And you feel a pain, tendrils of dark energy going into your eyes, into your mind, crawling through your ears, your nostrils, your mouth. You resist, and we're going to go to break. We'll come back in just a minute and see what happens.
We don't take that demon with us because he's in the radius.
No, it's only people I choose.
Oh,
So,
Style points.
Blue Box will be right back.
Plus, I don't want to seem really negative about it, but it's good Eamon died because I wouldn't have been able to take all of us plus her brother if
he
Eamon
would've
was still alive.
Oh, that's
I would have had to have made a hard choice.
Who will live and who will die?
I can tell you what would have happened. Irda would have insisted she stay behind.
I know.
I would have been more than happy to go.
I know, that's exactly what she would have done. Her entire point of getting there was to get her brother
We'll
out.
leave the mics hot as always during break. Style points, exactly. It was style
My
points.
whole body can't take this much stress.
Long snicker,
Can
snicker,
we have a
snicker.
couple of sessions that are just roleplay?
I know, we need it. Like this is.
so much
I don't
fun.
remember the last time we've had 2 full sessions.
Wouldn't it
I
be
don't-
so good to
Not
just read
since-
Eamon's letter and
You read
see
Eamon's
his
letter.
family and
All of that would be gone.
I thought you guys were gonna before you got. I thought you were gonna scry on.
Well, that was the
you know what's
plan.
funny is I prepared that spell for today, but then we went into this place.
because of
I
her
know.
brother. She found
There's
out
a-
about her brother, and it was
There's
just like,
there's
okay.
a whole subplot around that I had ready to go, and Chris, I'm sorry. I feel.
Well, what's
awful.
interesting
It
is
happens,
he
I
would
mean-
have in those 2 days that we were in town probably described what his person he wanted me to scry on looked like.
Oh yeah, it was.
So in theory, I can still do that.
you could still try. It'd be
Might not
less
work.
likely to be successful with
But-
him there, but yeah. Oh.
That's those guys.
Oh, and Pat said, "We love you. We still love you." Those guys.
We love Eamon, and Irda would have sacrificed herself to make sure he would have made it out safely had that been a possibility.
He ran around too long. I mean, he was on the doorstep of death for a
He
long
was,
time.
yeah, he survived a long time after that initial shot. And, again, I mean, you got to think, you guys are high level, you're battling a lich. But not just battling a lich, you walked knowingly
into his
into
lair.
its
trap.
lair,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
every single thing was against you. Think of how frustrating it was for Alcott last session. Everything he wanted to do had been prepared against. He was like utterly foiled at every turn.
And to prepare so many teleportation spells for them to just be like, no, you're not going to do that anywhere. It's just, I know it's right up there, but there's a trap in the way. It's so
Well,
evil.
Hey, Patrick.
Look at it this way: we wouldn't have even been able to attempt this had Eamon not knocked Ixon
Knocked
down the
him out.
first time, because that's
Oh,
what
that's
ended,
right,
That's what
yes.
ended
The
the
trap
trap.
disappeared.
I
And
feel a memorial to
his-
Eamon coming.
He's repaid his debt at this point.
Yep.
His debt was to Irda. The last one he felt like, he
got us
had
out.
a debt to,
Yeah.
because they saved him at Rannoch. So
Oh, that's right.
his debt is paid.
We'll do a brief eulogy here at the end of the session today, but wow. All right, this will be a quick break, just a couple more minutes, and thanks everybody.
water.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
all
Yeah.
bio break. Grab some
bio.
coffee. Grab a snack. Hang on, let's go. Let's go back live. All right, so I'm sorry for those of you that heard me. I was watering my plants on the break, and I forgot to turn my mic off while I was watering the plant. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm gonna get like banned on Twitch. I've been so afraid that was gonna happen one of these days. I've gone up there so many times and like triple checked my mic, and for some reason
Pat
today I
66
didn't.
says you've earned your stream badge.
He said, someone said that's why they call it streaming.
Yeah.
Live stream.
Oh man, I'm sorry everybody. Alrighty.
Deep dark dungeon, you hear this?
Critical fail.
Critical fail. Yeah. You fumble.
All right, Alcott. All right, as you concentrate, It's raining outside. That's right, Pat.
is
It's
raining.
raining outside. It
Horrible
is.
downpour.
Clean up on aisle 3 and 4.
Oh, I love the mad chatters. The mad chatters are the best.
Earn their stripes today.
Especially when I give them good material like that. All right, so as you are all surrounded by the demonic power of the creature, by the necrotic undead power of Ixen, in desperation, Alcott, you call upon the arcane forces. You feel this resistance I described earlier. Pain shocks through every part of your mind. It feels like tendrils of pure evil. What this is going to mean for you is you're going to roll on your teleport tables, and you're going to take a -10 penalty on those tables. So
Fine,
you're still
at least
going
we're
to
getting away.
You're going to a super familiar place. Yeah, it's not going to stop you,
Fort Run Frost.
but there is an interference here. There is.
So you said -10.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
All right,
So
so that
on
means
target
that
Is
87.
87 is
87
off
and above will
target.
get us on target. A 90
Drum roll,
or above.
please.
All right.
Is off target. And then, oh, yeah,
31.
31. We're fine.
31. All right.
So,
With the power of Alcott's spell, Ixen, you see Alcott intelligently moving just above the level of where this forbiddance was preventing. He calls upon his power, and suddenly the entire party vanishes before your eyes.
Without a word, we're gone.
And
clutch.
you find yourself suddenly gasping in the chill outside the border edges of Fort
Wait,
Von
it
Frost.
doesn't bother me. I'm resistant to cold.
I mean, I have a cold resistance ring as well, but I fall to the ground.
Hold on. Let me reset
Probably
the
actually
scenes
feels
here.
a little nice because we've been right next to the incendiary
Yeah,
cloud,
right.
so it's probably like, oh.
Yeah, it actually is. It is briefly relieving. Well, I shouldn't have said that. That's bad timing. It is. Yeah, it's nice to be out in the chill after all you've been subjected to in the heat and the stench.
Yeah, that makes
and
some
just
smell, man.
Yeah, it was a horrible place to be. So now, party. As you stand outside, you
Rating
see
song ended.
there is snow and frost covering the pinnacles of the towers, the crenellations along the walls. You see the wall it was almost fully repaired when you left. It is now completely repaired. And there is the bustle of people moving around, and you are glad back to be at Fort Von Frost.
I fall to the ground, grab a patch of dirt. Lost him. I failed again.
It's not your fault.
I'm not strong enough against these.
Ixen is the one who did this. You're not.
And yet he still survived.
But we learned that he has more power, or at least has been granted more power.
Am I coming on?
Out of sync.
Oh, the camera again. What are we
Kate?
going to do?
Are you still feeling weak? Is that's my in-game way of not metagaming, but is Kate still affected by the weakness?
No, I do. When I say fall to the ground, I literally fall to the ground, almost unable to pick myself up.
Yeah, because you're still.
I'm still very much
Yeah,
affected.
and what was the duration I gave you on that? I think it was.
We weren't given a duration.
You weren't given. hang on. I thought I had.
I do believe that there is no duration. We have to heal it over time.
No, I don't believe that's right. I mean, double check though.
That was
Glyph of weakness.
weak
hang on.
weakness.
Let me double check. Make sure I am properly adjudicating.
Good
Russian
good
character,
Russian
yeah.
team.
Very cool.
Now he can do Taiwanese accent, because that's what he would sound like.
Weird.
Yes.
She's a little confused.
Yes. She's vaguely Eastern European, not quite full Russian.
Russia.
That's more what she is.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Kung Fu theater.
Out of sync audio, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her video real quick, their video real quick, and we'll see if we fix that audio sync issue. Sorry about that, everybody.
Jim just wants to kill everything.
all right, hang on. All right, hopefully that's gonna help with the audio sync issue. Wave and sing to them, please.
Hi. Are we good? Hello.
Yeah, that's a little better, I think. Yes. All right, one more check. All right, you guys go ahead and continue your role play while I double check this.
So,
What
well,
are
it
we going
depends
to
on
do?
what the glyph of weakness thing
Hang
is.
on here.
Since that's what I was waiting to answer that question.
Is it glyph? No, I think it's symbol.
Symbol of weakness? Yeah,
Keep looking up
symbol of weakness.
glyph, and I keep coming
Yeah,
with
no,
Elder
it's,
Scrolls
no, I'm
Online
sorry, I
stuff.
meant symbol. It's symbol.
6 points of strength damage, which means if it's damage to an ability, you heal that back over time.
Yeah, right. Hang on. So symbol.
And because it has,
But
has
it
no
functions
damage.
like
And then symbol of death
strength, damage, duration.
is, it says C text.
Yeah, hang on here. Sorry, guys. I know this is not great theater when we're doing this. All right. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. And
It's symbol of weakness simply remains active for 10 minutes per caster level. Found it.
what's that?
Oh, it
Symbol of
remains
weakness simply
active.
remains active for 10 minutes
That's-
per caster level.
That's okay. That's what I thought it would. But you don't know this, obviously. So
Right.
you're still weakened. You collapse in the snow. Wind whistles around you. Hey there! They're back! They're back! Oh, Castellan! You hear people shouting from the
Hey.
rooftops.
I just start doing like a snow angel.
I shout,
home!
Girls!
Back home! I'm home!
Not knowing that how long the symbol of weakness, Irda knowing that Alcott and Cade both had been weakened,
Right.
she's going to, knowing that it more greatly affects Alcott's because he can't move, she's going to use her spell kenning and she's going to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Okay.
Because that should
Take the edge off.
clear the, or at least some of the effect of the weakness.
All right. You cast it. It does, in fact. You feel the strength restored to your limbs.
I'll just slowly get back up.
You see Cade in the snow making snow angels. Your brother Tyvith. My sister. I do not know what has happened. This is. There is more. He falls down the snow and he just starts weeping.
And he's been the entire focus of for her this right now. So she, goes to him and she's just gonna sit with him. Don't talk right now. We have plenty of time to catch up, but I need to make sure that we all are taken care of first.
How do we make sure we're safe?
Stop. But where is the other one?
He was,
You had a friend. I saw him.
yes, he was.
He didn't make it. We weren't all going to. We knew that going in.
But I don't understand.
That reminds me. Alcott. I don't think this thing works for me. This magic thing. Will it work for you?
You can hold on to that for now. We can talk later.
I would like to do something for Eamon. Perhaps we can. I remember him saying something about the letter. Perhaps
Yes.
find out more about that.
I saw him up on the northwest tower that morning before we left.
Perhaps someone knows about the letter that he was.
I'll take
waiting
charge of
for.
that, if you don't mind.
All right. I would like, if
Oh!
whoever he had written a letter to, perhaps we can let them know.
Let them know.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead, Kate.
Oh, see.
Yes.
Did he have the little eagle statue on him? I
No,
would've grabbed-
the hawk
that's
has
good.
not come back. That's who
Remember,
sent
he
the letter.
never
sent
came
the
back.
hawk. The hawk never came back. That's what they were going to scry for, but they never did get around to scrying for it. There's a whole story behind that as well, but we never.
So
were
we
able
got
to
a
discover.
hawk in mid-flight and he never came back to Eamon?
Yep.
Yet.
You don't know
Oh my
it.
god.
But I would like to, in the meantime, do a proper
You're a little bit quiet.
Sorry.
If you could speak up.
It's also the wind never helps.
It's very windy outside. But no, I would very much like to do a proper service for him as best as we can.
We will
respect
do
him.
something, but there are, I'm sorry, very much more pressing matters.
I
right now.
understand. You have your sister and mother to worry about, as well as many other people, and Ixen is still out there.
That is my main concern.
Tyvis stands up.
What do you know, Tyveth?
But I must first tell you what I know is I am very sorry for the loss of your friend. I did not want to have any impact like this and to have been taken by this beast. You have my condolences.
I mean this in no offense. Let us hope you're worth it.
Well then.
Wouldn't your sister be
fired.
worth it?
Absolutely, Ira. He can help us. He knows things.
Yes. There's a lot of things that he knows.
Either way, Tyveth would die or Eamon would die.
No,
We
no,
lost one.
no. You take Aemon and you take Tyveth. You don't take me.
No.
It is not worth me. He is more important. Family is more important.
It is well, my sister. I have always known your passion, and I am just glad to see you again. But I do not wish to be the source of conflict among you.
What do you know?
Let me begin by saying that is where we will stop for tonight.
All right, guys, we're gonna stop there. Whoa! All right, guys. So it's Mother's Day. A little shorter session today,
Yeah.
but that was on purpose. Also, I don't like making dead players players of dead PCs. Sit around for too many hours consecutively. Rip, Eamon, you, a beloved character. Chris, let's talk this week. We'll figure out what your backup
I just had a
character is.
perfect idea. He should play Gurgs.
All right, so we're quickly going to do our stream MVP, and we'll do our giveaway today, which is the first ever pickled pirate Cade flask. Thanks to all the mad chatters. You did really help spare the party today. Ixen was devastatingly played by Jordan. Really brought out the heavy artillery with him. Ray is dead as well. I mean, it might be easy to forget
Yeah.
the loss of the beloved
Just
Ray
me.
at the beginning of the session. He's been with us since probably session 3 or 4.
Early on.
So he's had probably 54,
Session 2.
50, or what, yeah, like
Because
3 maybe.
he was after the bear hunt.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Well, with the
None
updated
of them
characters, it was.
Yeah, but I'm going back to like session
Oh, yeah.
111. So
Yeah.
like it's been like 54 sessions with Ray.
How many
Here
sessions has it been with Eamon at this point?
and Eamon's probably been 20
I was going
something
to say maybe
sessions.
20.
Since
I guess.
August. I
Yeah,
guess.
so
No,
thank you everybody
Ray was
for
made after
Nat.
Ira and Solomon joined because
Okay.
because I remember him experimenting and something went wrong the first time, and then the second time was
Yeah.
when it was successful.
All right, well, let me pull up the Nightbot here. Let's get
I
our giveaway
believe.
started. And while we're doing this, you can vote for Stream MVP today. And yes, you can vote for Ixen. He will get the experience
Oh,
points
okay.
since he's still alive. So if you want to vote for Ixen today, you can. We're going to roll for each of all 5 of them. We'll have a roll today. And so the keyword will be pickled. Don't do it yet.
Pickles.
Hang on.
Exclamation point?
Yeah, exclamation point.
Pickled.
Pickled, not pickles. So
Just
let me
like
pop
Cade
that
Silver.
in the chat.
Wait
Just
to
like
type
the
it.
pickled pirate. I'll post. So you pop that in the chat, and you could be the first one in the world to have a pickled pirate flask. You know you want one of these. You know that.
don't
It's
want it,
really
you need
pretty.
it.
Art by Pat Draws.
Beautiful.
Really, really cool
It's so great.
stuff.
I love it.
You're gonna want this. All right, so
I wish.
let's go around why you should be Stream MVP. Let's start with you, Cade. Why should Cade be Stream MVP?
Huzzah! I should be Stream MVP because I'm Kate, and that's why. In other words, I did a pretty bang-up job this time. I I mean, I didn't do much, but I think I showed proper roleplay and being scared of Vixen because I am. Then, I tried to get Alcott to run away and warn him. Then when Eamon died, I screamed. Horrible scream of death.
Which was really good.
Yeah, that was a great scream.
And then got whatever I could off his body. Then I tried to use the wand because I still think Stern Ray is giving me little boons here and there. So tried a little magic Kuzakuko.
She is amused by you.
All right, you will be rolling for Lost Nomad. Lost Nomad. Are you still on with us? You have to be present to be eligible to win. What we do here at Blue Box, we do D20 rolls. So we'll have 5 D20 rolls happening today, and whoever has the highest roll
Lost Nomad
win.
is here.
And Lost Nomad is here. Lost Nomad, it says you're not following. I'm sure that can't be true. It's free to follow us. Just give us a follow. But he's subbing, so how could he's subbing
I
and
think
not
that he got
following?
gifted a sub when
Oh,
whoever gifted
that's
earlier.
what it was. Yeah, so just give us a follow. You're already a sub, so that's great. That means as a sub, gifted by Speaker the Beast, I think earlier.
Yes.
So that'd be so you're gonna get 2 D20 for that. All right, let's go next to Ixen. Why should you be Stream MVP?
Pulls the mic.
I don't want your votes. I despise you all.
Perfect.
And I want a better challenge for next time, so give them the experience points.
Oh, well played. You're going to be rolling for AAA. Mark, congrats.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's been on a winning streak lately. So congrats. He's on the roster now.
By the way, that was just reverse psychology and extra roleplay. I would still love the stream.
And actually, I said
the first
5,
time.
but I can't allow for Eamon to be eligible, not just because he's dead, but if I let Chris make, because there is the sort of, let him do it and give the XP to his new character, but then that's a complete sympathy thing, which of course would automatically win.
He can roll for
But you
roll
can
for
roll
someone.
for someone, but you're not going to be eligible to win. But real quickly, Eamon, I would like to say a word about your character.
Yes.
I thought this was a great character, really well brought to life. Your backstory was not only well crafted, but then brought to life bit by bit by bit. And we learned more and more about him as you peel back the layers. And you were becoming a fan favorite. In fact, you won Stream MVP last week. So to see, anytime you see a character die, it stinks. But I know on behalf of the entire Blue Box family, we grieve with you tonight on the
At
loss.
least it wasn't my fault this time because I didn't paint your mini this time.
Right.
One thing I will say about it though is you are very good at the art of show don't tell. Is bring something to life through your actions, not necessarily through just explicitly stating it to people, which is very hard to do in a role-playing game because you just want to tell everyone the cool thing you wrote.
Yeah.
But you did very, very good at bringing him into life through show don't tell.
You
which
really
is very
did.
difficult
Really
to
did.
do.
And I mean, I think it's more his personality too. It's just that he's not going to just lay it all out there for you.
Unlike
'cause
Alki.
he didn't trust
Certainly not now.
much of anybody.
Stop. Really opening up to me. Like, we had a little bit of a...
Yeah.
There was a spark between you.
Yes. He liked to make fun of me.
A spark between us. Chain lightning. All right, John started it.
I did. All right. So you will be rolling for Roger. Keith.
Roger.
Congratulations,
And Roger
Keith, on
just
being in the
commented.
list.
Yeah, he-
Keith is always
he's
on.
there.
Very loyal follower, sub. Thank you so much, and congrats on being in the running. Why should you be Stream MVP?
Alcott should be Stream MVP for beginning the combat very safely and then re-upping haste on everybody, keeping everybody as quick as possible to give us every advantage we could get, and then realizing very quickly that the combat was going a very specific direction and running up the stairs as quickly as possible to get us
And
out.
I'm staying alive when he's so weak.
That last
Yeah.
that last haste, even though it didn't last the full it
Managed to get me up those stairs.
was super clutch.
Yeah.
it
got
made
me
a
up the
huge,
stairs.
it
Because
made
it
a
got
huge
us
difference.
all out of the
It's the only
incendiary
way you got
cloud.
past the demon and got
The
up the
incendiary
stairs.
cloud.
I mean, there were several
And then
elements.
the teleport to get us all out.
Let them be spared because that haste only has a 30-foot radius, but I ignored it to let the
He was
DM.
about 30 feet at the base of those
No,
stairs.
from where I was casting it at 60 feet.
Yeah,
he was
Yeah.
fast.
What?
No, I cast it up to 60 feet.
Yeah,
on
up to
now.
60 feet with a 30-foot radius.
Yes.
Wait, what?
So a range of 60, radius of 30.
So he
up
puts
to
the
60
center
feet
of-
away, you can center, and it's 30 feet around
And it
that
gets all of
area.
them.
That's the way the spell works.
How?
That's how the spell
Let's
works.
read the description. All right. So you are.
Oh, and then role-playing Eamon's death afterwards, and the little interaction between Irda and Tyveth there.
You've got Fraley, Patrick. Congrats, Fraley,
Yeah.
17. You're in the running.
If he wins anything, I don't have to mail it.
Did we
He
miss
can pick
anything?
it up on Saturday.
I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off because
No, that's-
okay.
that's pretty much the end of it.
Obviously, the
Oh,
teleport
where's
at the end.
And then, yeah, rolling well on the teleport so that we didn't end up on the other side of the planet.
Exactly. All right,
That
Irda.
might be better for everybody.
We just leave. We don't come back.
So Irda tonight started strong, wailing on Ixon as she does best. When she realized that the incendiary cloud went out, being very concerned for her brother, who was still unconscious at that point, wanted to make sure that he was able to get himself to safety so that she could continue to help the others fight and escape. She swooped down, scooped him up, and gave him a nice big heal so that she knew that he could kind of do the rest from there as needed, because that way it kept her hands free. Intentionally putting herself in between the demon and her brother, noticing that it was starting to kind of be interested, then the interaction with Alcott at the end, asking when Alcott said that I hope Tyveth was worth it, and her asking him wouldn't he do the same thing for his sister, and then just saying that she would gladly have given herself to make sure that everybody else made it out okay.
Yeah, no, I thought that was all really nicely played. I liked the little bit of
Party tension.
mythedness there at the end. All right, and so you will be rolling for DM Dingbat. Hey, awesome, and I'm pretty sure Dingbat's. Yep, he just commented.
Yep.
And all
Okay.
subs. So I
Poll
believe-
is started.
yeah, I believe we've got all subs here.
Yes.
So has Lost Nomad followed yet? Lost Nomad, if you haven't given us a follow so I can roll today for you.
What is it? Subscribe.
Well, he's a sub.
He's
He
a
already.
sub.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Well, follow anyway.
And he said he was going to.
All right.
You just smash that little
Smash that follow
little
button, the
follow
little heart.
button, heart there at the bottom. All right, so while they're rolling, if you have any questions tonight you'd like to pop in the chat,
Yes, please.
we'll conclude those as we get ready to wrap up, and then we
Is it
get
just
ready
me
to
or the
raid.
poll didn't show up?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us who you're rolling for.
I'm rolling.
I don't see a poll.
Oh,
The poll
man,
didn't
it's
show
pretty
up.
good. 16. I went with a 13 last week.
Is anybody
so-
else seeing the poll? Because I am not seeing it.
Lost
Yeah, no, the poll
Nomad.
is not up.
I don't know why it didn't
Hang
show
on,
up.
hang on. Wait. Let's get the poll up. Sorry, guys.
I put it. I don't know why it didn't
Yeah,
show
I don't
up.
see it either. Hang on,
Where
Rory.
had it not
Thanks,
show
Rory.
up?
Interesting.
Who is
Give it just a moment.
me?
We will have it up shortly.
Okay. I do it in alphabetical order.
If this is the
Typing.
extent of our technical trouble tonight, I'm not upset about that.
Start poll. The poll is already active.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Twitch.
Twitch thinks there's a poll, but there isn't a poll.
All right, so here we're going to do this old-fashioned way.
Oh, no.
Just type the name of the player you want to be Stream
Can
MVP
you
in the
watch
chat.
chat and
I will
pick
count
names?
them up.
Oh yeah.
Type them in the chat, and I will count them up. All right, you roll,
You know who to vote for, your favorite pirate. That's who.
all right, you rolled a 16, right?
I
And-
did.
Oh,
And that
dear.
was for
No.
That was for Lost Nomad.
Lost Nomad. All right,
Go.
Ixon.
That sucks.
Roll.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't.
13.
13, and you were rolling for
D&D.
AAA.
Oh, there
Now
it
the
is.
poll's
It
showing
popped
up.
Oh,
up.
there's the poll.
I still don't see it on.
No, I still don't see it.
It finally showed
yeah,
up.
it just
I'm gonna close out of the stream and open it back up. Yeah, if you close out and open it back up, guys, it's there.
Yeah, obviously I can't do that. But all right. So
Okay.
AAA, what'd you roll?
Well, we'll count the ones in chat.
Yeah, what'd you roll? A Jordan. what'd you
14.
roll? 14.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
13.
13. All right. Go ahead, Chris.
Revolt.
this is for Roger. 20.
Sure.
Oh, Keith, man, you're on
Those dispel dice.
fire.
Those dispel
Dispel
dice.
dice.
Yeah.
Golly, outstanding. All right.
Sorry,
So
Lost
we-
It's been
Nomad.
it's
you
been my,
need a 20
it's been my cozy game
now
where my
to
dispel
offset
dice
that.
have
Thank
been
you for
my,
the follow, Lost
magic
Nomad.
ones.
Go ahead.
I am rolling for Fraley, and I rolled a 2 and a 6, so no.
All right, and last but not least.
Okay,
Rory's
I'm
asking if
going
they should
for-
refresh or type in the chat.
Once the
Just
poll-
type in the chat. Just
Yeah.
type in the chat. It's fine.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
Twitch is acting weird. Like, I don't even have a notification
Yeah.
that Nomad followed, but I can see it on the website here, so
Yeah.
it's just something funny
All
going on
right,
with Twitch.
so I am rolling for DMD Bats.
Okay, here we go.
That's an 18.
All right, you have it. Congratulations to Keith. And let's
Nice.
count up in the chat.
Let's vote for
You gotta
Cade.
type the name.
Run for votes.
Type the name in the chat while I get
Yeah.
ready to raid.
Magico Zapico.
Okay, so I'm seeing
Why does-
Irda, Cade,
That was a
Alcott.
good MVP thing.
Got
Yeah, it didn't.
It
It didn't
didn't
show
work.
up.
I got
Yeah.
3
Okay.
I
Cades.
did.
I got 3
Cade.
Cades.
There's also 2 Fat 66
4
from for
Cades,
Alcott.
4 Cades, 2 Alcott, 1 Irda so far.
Let's give it like
Okay,
1 more
Alcott,
minute.
Let's give just another
'cause they're
minute or
catching
two. We're
Yeah.
gonna-
Four for
the
Cade.
delay.
Another one for Alcott.
Yeah, I had 4 for Cade,
3, 4.
2 for Alcott,
Yeah.
1 for Irda.
Yep.
Okay.
And all of Ixon's were in.
No, those don't count. You have
No.
to type it in
No,
chat
because we did not get a
the
chat
poll
there.
So
malfunctioned.
you know to
Polls
go type
malfunctioning.
Cade. C.
Okay, there's another for Alcott.
All
so
right,
that's-
do you see anybody we should,
ALCOTT.
anybody see anybody we should raid? Alcott,
That's
Two
another
more for
Alcott.
Alcott,
So that brings you to 4.
Type
Cade,
with
Yeah.
Cade.
Cade,
Let me look for a
Go
raid
back
soon.
up.
Cade, Alcott,
Ixon,
Cade.
1.
It's close here. Thank you, 2000 Caesar. I didn't see you in the chat earlier. Good to see you. Johnson,
Right.
saw you earlier, but I don't think
So
so. Hey, William.
Cade and Alcott are
yeah.
currently tied. 2 for
Alright.
Ixon.
Lawful Stupid is still going.
Okay. Well,
We love
I
Lawful
want to. I love them. I want to raid, but I know they're probably
Thank you,
almost
Roger.
done too.
There is also the
Cade,
DM
another
layer
one.
playing
So
Curse
that's
of
5
Strahd.
for
Huzzah.
The
Cade.
DM layer, they're
5
playing
for
Curse of
Cade.
Strahd.
Has anybody checked them out? Do we know anything about them?
Don't know anything about it.
I've seen
Let me.
They're good.
You're good. All right. Yeah, because I love Lawful Stupid,
So Cade's
but I know
ahead
they're
right
probably
now.
almost done. What's that?
Cade's ahead right now by
Kids?
1.
All right, we're gonna give it 10 more seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Huzzah!
By 1 vote,
By
Cade
one
is
vote.
Stream MVP. Congratulations to
2,000
Keith.
next
Hey,
week.
join us on Tuesday night for Greyhawk Awakening, and don't forget,
What is
very
rating us?
special.
Lawful Stupid just rated us.
Oh, that's so funny.
We were
Hey,
just about to raid you.
Lawful Stupid folks, we were just talking about rating you, and we thought you guys might be finishing up. We're just now wrapping up as well. But thank you so much to our friends over at Lawful Stupid. Any of our existing folks who are still watching on the Blue Box side,
Roger.
please give a follow to Lawful
the
Stupid RPG.
flask.
They've got actually a couple great streams they run. I like all their role play. They've got a really good DM on Sundays. They start earlier than me. They run a really neat Dark Sun campaign, which everybody knows I'm a fanboy of Dark Sun. But we thank you so much for the raid over there, our friends at Lawful Stupid RPG. Everybody on the Blue Box side, give them a follow. But then if you're anybody from Lawful RPG that popped in here late, our apologies. We're actually wrapping up, but we have one question for you. If you just jumped in the chat and you came in from that raid and you haven't given us a follow yet, what are you doing? Come on, give us a follow over here at Blue Box. We would love to have you part of our fast-growing community. Also, a quick word. This week we have our Greyhawk Awakening stream on Friday. Or Tuesday up there. You can see at 5 o'clock. But you do not want to miss Wednesday night's Lore Masters Arcanum. I am joined by Illustraï, who is Charles from France. I am joined by Demon Gund. I am joined by Don, who runs Tales Tavern. It is going to be an amazing night on Wednesday. It's going to be a special 2-hour LMA. We'll be doing practical tips and tricks and building in Talespire, and we would love for you to join us. It is by far the slickest VTT out there. And of course, we use both physical tabletop and also VTT. With that said, you've also joined. Thank you so much for all those follows.
Lawful Stupid
Thank
Tatum.
you, Lawful Stupid.
And so Blue Box Con is
I keep forgetting that.
Saturday.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
do we have
Yeah.
like
If you want to sign up for a game, check out the Discord, which
Blue Box Con?
Evelyn is about to link. There's John's 50th birthday /con is one of the channels that we have. Go
Yes.
in there,
Oh.
sign up for a game. It's the most
The-
recent pinned comment.
So just join our Discord And if you have any questions about how to sign up for a game, if you're attending BlueBoxCon,
Just ask them
you
in the
already
chat.
have to be signed up because signed up ended last week. But if you are already coming to BlueBoxCon and you want to play in a D&D session, head into Discord. If you have any questions, I'm Theater Evie in there, so just shoot me a message.
And I'm Alcott.
And all day on Saturday, we will be having character interviews, one-shots. So all day long on Saturday.
Yep. I will be
Blue Box
running a
will be
one-shot
live
at the end of the
streams.
day.
And we're going to be having an after dark one-shot with Alcott, Sir Thomas. So it'll be a late night one. And we have some new players, and I'll be playing, I don't know what, but come and join us.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Anon. I just thought I'd give you kind of a quick tour of the setup here. It's a small room, but we make a lot of stuff work in a small room. So here at Blue Box, if you're just one of the new followers that popped in from our great friends over at Lawful Stupid, and believe me, the love is mutual. So we use a combination of minis, theater of mind, virtual tabletops here. We use all the various mediums to tell stories. And of course, you have joined us tonight on a very sad eamon. We had I always want to say a player death. We did not have a player death. We had a PC death. Raise your hand, Eamon. His character, a great beloved character, been with us for 20-something sessions now, died a horrible, alternately fiery and electric death. As his body was sizzled to a crisp, blackened corpse, charcoal on the ground.
I was gonna say, interestingly enough, like very pivotal to his character. I mean, being a magus, he used shocking grasp all the time.
He did.
And fire was a big part of his backstory, a huge part of his backstory.
I appreciate your good perspective on that, Chris.
You know, one of these days we're gonna have to sit down with all the killed PCs and like talk about their backstories.
I was gonna say, that's some of the stuff we can do at the con.
That's a really good idea.
Yes.
A Blue Box trauma support group. All the dead PCs can get together.
But we
and talk.
really need to bring out his
he gets
backstory since we don't know
Yes,
it.
yes.
and we didn't know all of
No,
Millie's
you didn't know
backstory?
Millie's backstory,
We
too.
can talk about that
Yeah,
during the
really?
player interviews part.
Yeah,
We can
there's
talk about
been
some of that.
a Blue Com panel. Yes, exactly. All right, but anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, all of our viewers. So now we're going to go
The DM layer?
ahead and if you did not follow, if you're a Blue Box normal viewer and you haven't, please follow Lawful Stupid RPG,
Yes.
a great group over there. And we're going to raid the DM layer. Is that the one
Yes.
that was? Okay. Since Lawful Stupid is off, we're going to raid them. And we'll kick this off in 10 seconds here. But again, thank you, everyone. We appreciate all of your support. Join our Discord. We'll pop those Discord creds in one more time.
Yes.
All the Blue Box stuff continues all through the week. In our Discord, we have minis and terrain chat. We have memes like all week long. Memes are happening and really cool fan art. All of our cons and stuff
Every
are
Friday.
posted. Oh, Friday Night Crusade. That's right. We have a Friday night game, super low-key game called Friday Night Crusades.
Happens
It's
to be
played only
Discord.
on Discord. It's not streamed. Anybody can pop in. They're one-shots. It's just a fun way to play some D&D on a Friday night if you want to. So there's all kinds of resources there on our Discord channel. So pop in and check that out. And with all that said,
Thank you, guys.
we are grateful to all of you. Everybody have a great night.
Happy
Blue
Mother's
Box
Day.
Bye.
out. Bye.
Woo, we did it.
All right, we're in. We'll do the little raidy dudes.